Okay, I thought it was gonna take longer. Because this thing's really weird. I'm still getting not a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure what's going on. We'll see how it goes. I do want to finish this today, regardless. So let's go into chat, see what's going on, and praise that the internet is kind to us today on this Tuesday the 13th of 2024. Oh boy. Thank you, thank you. Hi.
Well, hello!
We're here to honor the possible death of the internet and possible finishing of Layton versus Wright today.
Hey.
Not possible! The different...
Depends if my net's gonna be a bitch today, alright? It's already started. I was playing 4T for a little bit and it worked, and then when I started streaming it's like, you wanted to finish the game? No!
Even your internet's like, nah, Chief, I don't want to play this game tonight.
That's absolutely fine. I completely understand, sweetie, 100%. I will be accommodating to that. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, if your internet drops out tonight, we're not finishing Layton.
That's a
This is it!
Dude!
This is it!
Dude!
This is our moment!
Dude!
If it drops out, fate has decided for us!
Come on, man, don't be like this. We're like right here, man!
Yeah, I know, sweet.
We're literally right here. We can't right now.
I can't believe Blizzella cursed our game.
No, there's no surprise. Witness don't.
Well, it's just a game, and hopefully not her internet.
Oh right, the storyteller was the. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we found out that it was all.
Oh right, it was
an experiment.
Yeah, they're gonna get into this.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all it's the Truman Show, guys.
Oh yeah, literally the Truman Show.
The water did it.
The water did it.
The veil was just about to be lifted off these mysteries once and for all. It's high time we end this. Let's give Labyrinthia the fresh start it deserves and solve these mysteries. It's all a fucking first, eh?
Yeah, first we found out that magic didn't exist, and then we found out nothing existed.
Right, let me turn up this music just a little bit. All right.
Over 10 years ago.
Where's the audio? Where's the audio? No. I meant for my mixer. I know there's an audio right now. I'm just fixing the audio.
No, it's not a play. It's the Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah. They're doing experiments on people. It's great.
Like,
literally
the Umbrella Corporation.
It's, actually, I mentioned it last time, but I don't know if I can mention it again. Because this is the start of a stream, and the start of a VOD, and you know
The witness was standing somewhere around here when she saw a fire dragon. Am I correct?
Let's just say this ain't the first game that Sky's played that's done this song and dance before.
Yes, Mr. Layton. I can't, dude.
However, what was it that you actually saw then?
Ow.
Let us see if we can find the answer to that question.
Oh, that's right, this boy.
This boy? Why guys like this boy?
Why not? Go ahead and try. But I have warned you that it's futile. You will do nothing here.
Well, it happened a long time ago. Whatever she saw might not be there anymore. And if we want to see exactly what she saw at the time, we'll need to set the whole town on fire. Want me to go get matches? So
Please,
not only is her bitch a fucking spirit medium, she's also a pyromania. Good to know.
Oh, right, we've determined here the law of how everything is technically working, where everything is literally just smoke and mirrors, and like literally smoke and mirrors.
Yeah,
and,
so only Luke and Maya are the only spirit.
Any preconception of magic is basically just like stage cues.
Yeah.
Maya's the only witch. Like,
Maya and Luke, yeah.
Maya and Luke are the only witches.
Maya, you need to calm the fuck down.
I may be an attorney, but even I couldn't clear you of the charges if you actually committed such a crime, Maya.
The case
number 37. I did not hear that. Shall we begin?
Please, like, I'm not gonna hear this slander anymore, dude.
Where's the lie?
We're trying to find what they see, what the fire dragon was, I guess.
Let us look for the fire dragon.
Oh right, because
dragon.
It was the drawing. This is what we're trying to find.
We're trying to deduce what she gleamed as to what that could be.
Right. From back in the day. Right.
Oh look, the sun's coming up. That's cute.
We can see the whole town from here.
But it's quite dark.
Look in every direction for something that would resemble Miss Cantabella's drawing.
It's getting slightly lighter on occasion though, because it's getting to daybreak.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, or it's the lamp.
Oh, this is actually cool though. See, this is more like the kind of puzzle stuff I like.
Oh. Wait, are we able to slightly drag it? Yeah, we are.
Ah.
I can kind of... Hold on. Down.
Wait, what was that down there?
Down.
Oh.
Are they
Let's
all
look on
like
the
this?
other sides.
Are they all like this? There it is!
Aha!
Take that!
Svati!
You're so smart, Hunter!
I noticed, like, there's a lot of detail down at the bottom.
I didn't know I could move the lantern, if I was being honest with you.
It seemed just, like, a little bit too easy to just be able to click left. It's like, I virtually see nothing, and then I just, like, seen a little gleam of detail down at the bottom. I'm like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up.
Espella, can you have a look at this? It looks like the dragon was hiding in here after all. Oh, this is...
Oh, how the...
Hey, that's identical to the one Espella drew! But... it's not the fire dragon.
Okay, no.
The fire dragon was a creature made of flames. It was so big it could swallow this whole tower. This is just some tiny fretwork.
Okay.
That means
somebody
someone
say
made it
optical
bigger.
No, we didn't. Somebody say optical illusion.
I think we can consider this mystery solved.
It's like, I did it. I finished it. It's all over. I beat the game. The game
I
is done.
suggest we all head back to the court.
It's like, I figured it out. Dude literally just solved the puzzle in his head. It's like, okay, haha.
That's all there is to see here. Just nothing else. That's it. That's the answer. I will explain everything there. Is that right with you, Mr. Cantabella?
He's like, oh. Oh.
Well, he realized that she drew that dragon exactly, so that's kind of fucked up in general. What's got into Mr. Cantabella? He looks paler than you do with a cold. I have no idea. Let's follow the others back to the courtroom.
Well, that was fast.
Actually, was that stencil in? Hold on, I can.
It looked like it was on the edge of the bell tower.
I get the feeling that it might have been in view of the archive, which would line like I'm already piecing it together. It's kind of neat.
Can't tell you.
The Inquisition's investigation seems to have yielded some unexpected results. But can someone explain them to me?
I'm a little slow.
So am
Your
I.
Honor, the Inquisition will interpret the results of its investigation. Witness, you said you were about 6 years old at the time of that incident?
Yes, that's right.
Did you see the moment the dragon appeared above the town?
Huh? No, I don't remember. I remember seeing it at some point. It was like a flash. The town was ablaze, and this fiery beast was hovering above it.
Then, when you noticed the dragon, the town was already engulfed by flames?
Yes.
That information completes the picture. Miss Cantabella's statement has offered me an insight into the true story of the fire dragon. Over 10 years ago, Miss Cantabella was in the belfry unconscious.
It begins.
What events led to this? Perhaps we will discover that in due course. When she awoke, the whole town was on fire. Having inhaled much smoke, she was still dazed. She was only vaguely aware of her surroundings when she looked up, alarmed by the scorching heat. Unable to stand, she was on her knees. And then, she saw something she would remember her whole life. She saw a terrifying fire dragon attacking the town. She saw through the fretwork in the balustrade.
So they're saying that she was in the
tower when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's more to it than that, though.
I'm not surprised, Chuck.
The shape of a dragon against a backdrop of the town being swallowed up by flames became imprinted in her memory. That is the truth about the fire dragon. This is what I have deduced.
Okay. Sorry, my eye was itchy. It wasn't a monster?
Miss Cantabella, the illustration you have drawn for us bears an uncanny resemblance to the fretwork in the belfry.
Hey, Pikachu Ruby, welcome!
You saw the dragon when you were confused, possibly mildly asphyxiated from the smoke. There was no magic and no magical beast. There are no magical beasts, and they don't come from anywhere.
You believe a stranger, but not your father.
Wait.
That's so typical of teenagers.
Weren't you the one saying that all this was fake to begin with?
Shut up, a teenager.
But he literally said this was all fake. But now the dragons are they're real.
It's
But
like
everything else is
literally
fake.
no. I think the bit he's trying to say is like I've been literally trying to tell you your mind is making it up, and it's like I'm telling you
The
as
mind,
your father.
the mind
this
control guy saying that her mind's.
It's like, dude, even I know what shit. I did not make that.
I thought he was saying like there are dragons. Why would you listen to me? It's like wait, what?
You should have listened to me.
But that combined with the effects of like the mind-altering water is imprinting like a vivid fucking like false flashback onto her.
And now that all the mysteries of it unravel, can we not end this trial and go home?
That's Phantom.
And I think it's the upon realization of this. That
It's
like,
me and a combination of voice mod.
What? No way.
Oh man,
think it's
should
like-
just
I think why the storyteller wants to kind of like put the kibosh on all this is that he's like, okay, now this is starting to get a little like I think he's realized that with whatever Espella is encountering, that it's starting to get out of hand. That or he's
As
just
much as
tired.
we'd all like to, I'm afraid it is still a bit too early for that.
Fuck. I hit the wrong thing. Give me a second. It's loading. It's taking too long. Why?
You did this to yourself, Phantom Savage.
This is a bit you
What
started.
else do you want from us?
There is just one more problem I'd like to solve tonight.
One more? What on earth could it be?
Miss Cantabella, we've ascertained that you were in the belfry when you saw the dragon. However, that creates a new question.
Why was she there in the first place?
Yeah. How did you get there?
Yeah, good question. I wonder how that became to be.
That's fucking weird.
Oh, I haven't thought of that. Yeah, neither have I. Oh!
As expected of an ace attorney, Mr. Wright seems to have noticed the problem too, at last. I didn't think a small brain could comprehend it. In order to access the belfry, you'll need to use the bell tower mechanism.
That's true. The mechanism can only be set in motion with the pendants.
Indeed. Miss Cantabella, did you have your pendant with you at the time?
Yes, I think I did. I always had it with me. But why did I have that pendant? I can't remember it at all. This pendant is not just for show. It's the key to the belfry. Why was she carrying it around?
We must also not forget that one pendant does not suffice to operate the contraption.
You need two.
2 of them are required.
2 pendants?
Miss Cantabella.
Were you aware? Darklaw had it.
Are you certain that you were alone in the belfry?
No, I wasn't alone. I was there with a friend. What friend?
Uh-oh.
Ah! It's the cat! This
to the
cat has
again.
got something. This cat is something.
What is
I
with...
actually am magical! Ha ha!
Eve, where did you go off to?
What is this?
Wait, get
the friend
fucking.
you mentioned.
Get. Thomas?
Was it this cat?
Yes, she's my best friend. We've always been together. Without Eve, I would have been so lonely. That kitty's always appearing out of nowhere to keep a spell company, right? Sus! Of course she does. After all, Bezella is always accompanied by a black cat. Would you like to tell her the story about the cat? Because I would also be interested about the story about the cat.
I'm now I don't exactly know.
See, I don't know what the cat is now, because I thought it was
I don't
Darklaw. It's
either.
not Darklaw.
Who's this man?
What you saw from the bell tower when you were little was so terrifying that even an adult would have been scarred for life. The town burned in front of your eyes. You thought you saw a fire dragon. You see, your memories have been twisted by the horrors you saw.
What do you mean?
The dragon you saw wasn't real. And I suspect that the friend who was with you in the bell tower might not have been that cat.
Yup, I'm with you on that one. No, it was her. It was Eve, my only friend.
Miss Cantabella, the pendant needed to access the belfry is too large for a cat. Are you following?
Cat had no pendant.
If Eve was with you, it would have been impossible for you to enter the belfry.
No.
I mean,
I think we're about to unveil.
Wait.
Okay,
Shit.
so where's fucking Darklaw at now? We need her.
Inquisitor, where is all this going? You have no right to tamper with my daughter's memories.
Oh, says the one who You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Are you serious right now?
you have no right to tamper with her memory. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
That's been that's been like your entire job since forever.
Oh, fucking Christ, dude.
Ha! What kind of monster are you, Layton, to mess with
What
someone's
the fuck?
memory? Gee, I don't know. You would have to be a pretty evil guy to do that.
You are right, of course. However, neither do you.
Damn!
Get fucked, nerd!
Got him.
That's not what you weren't supposed to say that.
Nor should you attempt to cover up the truth.
Uh-oh. He did something
Epic.
funky!
Epic O.
No, you're wrong. Eve was my only friend. That's not true.
Think about that day again, Miss Cantabella. You went to the top of the bell tower with a friend who also had a pendant.
Well then, why don't we have the defense present some evidence?
I don't have the evidence. Layton does, first of all.
Well, I'm tired of hearing this bullshit, okay? I need to see some
Grandpa,
evidence.
give me a break!
Can you prove that someone was with Miss Cantabella in the belfry that day? Hmm? If so, I'd very much like to see the evidence!
Oh, well, I mean, maybe the pendant counts. Why me? What's the professor's eye? Right? Dude,
Yeah, actually, like what?
I have nothing on the legendary fire. Why ask me for proof?
What's your call? Right, I suppose you wouldn't have any proof.
Oh shit.
Fucking hi! Hello?
That's funny though. That's funny. Come on now. It's like, oh wait, yeah, you're right. Shit.
Oh, not one of us remembers that incident.
Because the only thing I would give out was the pendant, but like I can't even prove that. So there you go, man.
Look, my mind is still kind of twisted from just realizing my reality is a fiction. So I'm just gonna sit here.
Uh-huh, you do that.
I've had enough of this, Your Honor. You have no grounds to continue this trial.
Says you. Says you.
Well, we appear to have reached a dead end. There's nothing else for us to do.
Layton, would you like to pull out the evidence you got? That would be fantastic.
I guess we're just gonna sit. Oh,
Layton? Layton? Layton?
Yeah, Layton.
Give it out. Give it out.
Please hold on, Your Honor.
You know, I just had a fucked up thought as to why we haven't seen Luke. What if Layton is like Tom Cruise and he's actually really short, so he has to stand up Luke's like so.
Stop being mean! Yes! No! Luke, no! Baby boy!
oh, what is this all of the sudden, Inquisitor Layton?
Stand still, Luke. The defense does not have necessary evidence, but someone else does.
You're saying Luke is just too fucking short to see him here. That's it. They just need to give him some orange crates like they did in the one fucking Phoenix Wright game. That's all. Don't worry about it.
In Turnabout Samurai?
Were they put... No! The one... Well, her... No, but him. But I mean, like, the one girl, the older lady, when Phoenix fell off the fire bridge. They had to give her fucking shit,
oh, for a bikini.
Yeah, bikini, that was her name. They had to give her fucking crates and boxes for her to stand up because she was that fucking short. What do you mean?
This time, the Inquisition will present its evidence.
Yeah, let's go! The Inquisition will present evidence? Huh. Wait, seriously?
You son of a witch.
Just say it correctly, man. Just say it correctly, man.
For fuck's sake, come on, dude.
Come on, no, let him have it. Let him have it.
This is what you wanted from the very start, isn't it?
Let him have that one. Come on, that was good.
Well, in that case, the Inquisition shall present evidence that somebody was with Miss Cantabella in the bell tower when she saw the fire dragon.
Oh, that's so cute.
Shit! Alright, bros. We're picking this
What?
one. Cause
Oh,
look,
that's fucking cool.
look.
It's
Pendant.
yeah, it has to be her.
Have a look.
Have a look.
Have a look.
That's great.
He has his own take of that. That's pretty good.
This is the proof. This photograph shows Miss Cantabella with a friend.
Golly, this is the finest illustration I have ever seen.
Oh boy!
Right.
Wait until you hear this one.
I totally forgot that these people are so fucking deranged because of this
Yeah,
fucking
no,
guy that
there's-
they don't even know what a. Oh, I'm so mad at him.
Wait until you see this. Oh, you're just saying it flat out. Okay.
It's a photograph.
The fuck is...
It looks as if it's a reflection of the real world on paper.
This guy really did a number on these people. Fucking.
Wait a minute, are there souls trapped in this? Tell me, who
No.
created this exquisite work of art? Well, Your Honor, that I understand you are fascinated, but let us focus on what this picture shows. This picture was found in the storyteller's tower. Mr. Cantabella, we have taken the liberty of borrowing it for this trial.
It's enough to look away for a second and you already cause trouble.
Sorry, dude, you blinked.
Professor? Aren't photographs against the rules? I mean, this is supposed to be a medieval...
Shut the fuck up, Maya.
Maya, pay attention.
My eyes
have
just
already
went cross-eyed with this
Maya,
fucking witch.
Maya, we've laid out that we...
Man, who cares? Fucking Christ.
That was
You're-
worthy of a screenshot.
That's against the RP. Dude,
Maya,
the
shut
fucking-
the fuck up, Maya!
Dude, the RP is dead, man. Just...
It's dead. The curtain has been
What's
lifted.
important now is helping Miss Cantabella grasp the truth. And in this case, the end justifies the means.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da.
man.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Can't wait for Dual Destinies!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Why?
Please take a look at the two girls in this picture.
Hi, visuals.
Each of them is wearing a pendant.
Why? That's so! These are the Belfry contraption pendants!
Hi, friend.
We know that one of these girls is Miss Cantabella. But then,
I can tell you who it is.
who is the other girl?
I can tell you who it is.
And what does it mean? What does it mean?
Accused?
Oh,
Do you have any idea?
what I have a bad feeling I know it. No, I don't know where this is going, but I feel like we're
Espella,
about to be
are you
sad.
okay? It doesn't look like she is. It's me. And the other girl is... She's... I don't know. Uh-oh. Trouble.
Oops.
Isabella,
You fucked her memory. I hate this guy.
What reason, though?
Your Honor, stop this trial. Stop it right now. Can't you see you're driving Isabella into insanity?
I think you did that all on your own, first of all.
Objection.
Fucker.
It's just the opposite, Mr. Cantabella.
Thank you, Vicious.
If we turn away from the truth now, Espella will close herself to the world forever. Mr. Wright,
Yes,
you know who it is, don't you?
I do.
You know the identity of the other girl in this picture.
Is that so? If the defense knows that,
I do.
tell us all who this other girl is!
Take that!
I'm thinking it's High Inquisitor Darklaw.
Die, Inquisitor Darklaw! I cannot say I didn't have a slight suspicions about her, but oh my.
Miss Cantabella, what do you say? Do you now remember the girl next to you in this picture?
I was with Lady Darklaw.
That's kind of leading the witness, but alright.
This is crazy. What are you basing this preposterous claim on?
Mr. Cantabella, this girl closely resembles the High Inquisitor.
resembles. That's just your personal opinion. It's meaningless in a court of law.
Objection!
And he's kind of right.
If you want evidence, I've got it.
Oh. Oh.
What?
The definitive proof that the girl in the picture is High Inquisitor Darklaw is this fucking pendant.
Take that!
Oh, right, the blood on the necklace.
And this is the proof it was hers.
The pendant needed for the contraption in the bell tower.
I have Miss Darklaw's testimony here. She said this pendant was hers. And so, the other girl in the picture is definitely Miss Darklaw. Is it? Is it really?
Meow.
What?
Eve,
Huh?
where are you going?
What is with this fucking cat?
Huh?
What is what?
Huh?
She's back.
I was expecting you, Miss Darklaw.
She's... Well, we know Luke's not there. Unless he just stepped on him. I see that I was not mistaken about you. I trusted in your ability to get this far.
The High Inquisitor Darklaw! Where did you just appear from?
Does your memory not serve you well, Your Honor? You know what I am. I can disappear at will anytime I wish to.
You're not magic. Shut up.
It's probably the rope. Doesn't matter.
The
Oh
robe.
right. Oh
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's right, the invisibility cloak.
So, storyteller, everything has worked out just as you had written. Oh, revered creator of Labyrinthia.
Darklaw.
Lady Darklaw.
This is a wide witness stand.
It's only getting bigger.
Miss Cantabella. Or Miss
Wrong
Darklaw.
person.
Sorry. Did you enter the belfry with Miss Cantabella when you were little?
Yes, I did. Then you have memories of events from before 10 years ago. I certainly do.
Spell those memories then.
Lady Darklaw, you were with me? Your memories have been suppressed. By that man. What happened? You okay?
Yeah, I feel like we
I'm
kind
fine.
of figured that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Why?
suppressed every other fucking person's
He
memory in this.
suppressed, but the why of this current predicament is what we were. gonna
Oh, so
need
it's
to figure
fucked
out,
that
'cause-
he did to his own daughter. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
But I was with Eve. Eve, huh? Eve the Black Cat. Yes, she has always been my dear friend. She was by my side on that day, too. What a bizarre coincidence.
Bear me 1 sec.
No! Darklaw isn't my real name.
Like the perfect ton of burp.
If it's a sister
Name.
thing like we called it, I'm gonna be real upset. What? What is your real name?
He's a
It's-
fake note.
Eve.
Ah. I see.
Phil, BRB.
What?
You are Eve. Ah. Eve. Espella. My dear friend, Eve. It can't be. A flashback. Was it real? Oh, fucking. Forgot.
Yeah,
He's-
you do it. You haven't spoken at all. You didn't speak at all last stream for any.
How about me?
Yeah, you.
Do this.
Do
Oh, okay.
this.
Darklaw, why are you doing this? I don't have a voice modulator.
It's fine.
Trying to undo everything I've accomplished in the past 10 years. Yeah, fuck you.
No, you have already ruined everything yourself.
Words have never been spoken.
What is it that you want?
What I want. My aim is to make the truth known, so that everything returns to how it should be. Miss Darklaw. Will you tell us what you remember about what happened back then, more than 10 years ago? It would be my pleasure.
Okay. No, I think I know what's going on. Alright. No,
It was the day of the fire festival. Espella and I went up to the bell tower. The wind was strong that day. When the sun had set, the festival began.
I'm back.
It's true that the whole town burned down that day. The fire consumed buildings and people, turning them into ashes.
Oh.
We were the only survivors. We stayed in the belfry while the world below us was being eaten up by hungry flames. That's fucked!
Oh, huh.
What's going on now?
So apparently a
Lots of
major
people-
windstorm was happening when this festival was happening and the fire killed
Oh,
everything.
that's fucking bad.
Except for those two. The legendary fire is no fable. It happened here more than 10 years ago.
Objection!
So it was an accident.
Hold up.
There are no such things as magic and fire dragons. So how could a whole town be destroyed in one night?
It's called flash fires, dude.
Yes, that's something I'd like to know as well. Even if we assume the celebratory fire's gone out of control, surely the whole town wouldn't have perished like that.
Now it all makes sense. Oh, no, that's you.
Oh,
I just assumed it was her.
That was the missing piece of this puzzle.
Oh no, puzzles! What do you mean, Professor?
I can imagine now what transpired that night. What happened in the belfry, and what caused the legendary fire. We have the clues we need. If the Inquisition has evidence to show us, I'd very much like to see it. What caused the legendary fire?
Let's look through.
Oh, he has the note.
also, sorry. The microphone arm that Hunter got me for Christmas got loose and fell off my desk completely along with my microphone.
Well, I asked if you were
No!
okay, and you were like, yeah, I'm fine, don't worry about it.
I was saying I'm fine while holding the microphone arm with my hand in the air.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. It's just, it's not broken. It's just, it's got those knobs to fasten it, and they get loose after being moved around for a couple of months.
The bell.
So it just, as I adjusted the arm, it just fell right off the desk. I was like, oh shit!
The bell did it. The bell did it.
Let's go with the bell then.
It's made of pure silver. It's the only thing in a town made of silver. People get knocked out when they hear the silver sound.
Oh.
Fuck!
So no one could take care of anything when the fire got big.
Oh, that's fucked! Oh, that's really fucked!
There's a fire! Quick, ring the bell! Re-ring it!
I'm right! Oh my god! That's so fucked!
We should
The
say
cause
just
of the fire is in the belfry.
Oh
The story
my
doesn't come
couple
god!
decisions.
The
Yeah, you
storyteller,
are
like,
right.
the storyteller, like, slowly is like, you know, maybe making the one bell in town that warns everybody made out of to be made out of silver is not a great idea.
That's so
I mean,
fucked!
yeah.
Also, like,
Oh my god!
that is fucked.
That's pretty bad.
Pretty bad!
The
Does-
bell? The bell had been made by the natives, and later sealed on the ground.
Oh,
It was
right.
called the Bell of Ruin.
That's right. That's why it was called the Bell of Ruin, because of the water.
Yeah.
Oh! I just got it.
Yeah, so it's like that thing was because the water had a contaminant that made you hallucinate, and also it made you. Well, no.
No,
you
it made
susceptible-
them be susceptible to noises of hit silver.
That is some dastardly use.
That's why it's called Bell of Ruin. Oh my god!
It's like, you know what? It's not that harsh of a condition. They just fall, they fall unconscious for a little bit when they hear silver ringing. No big deal. What if there's a fire?
Oh,
This is like this. You know the evil person meme. This is like evil Bell of Happy.
oh no!
Bell of
Oh
Die.
no! But Bell of Ruin. It makes so much sense why it's called Bell of Ruin now.
Literally, it's like the
That's-
equivalent of like the big red button that you don't push, and then fucking like Mr. Cantabella was like, yeah, you know what? This matches the aesthetics of what we're looking for. Let's
By
fucking
the
grab
way,
this.
Why does the spell have such an ominous name?
Because it's silver! Oh my god, I never put that together. I always wondered why it was just called Bell of Ruin. Oh my god. Could it be because it's made of pure silver?
Pure silver?
Oh my god.
Exactly.
They all... Guys.
Mr. Cantabella has told us earlier.
If the game's thinking, it's more...
How am I gonna do
It thinks it's fucked up too. It's fine.
I'm kind of curious about something now that we.
Everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition. This condition makes people fall unconscious on the sound of certain metal being wrong, or being struck.
And that metal is pure silver.
That's so fucked.
Yes, and we've been told the condition is brought on about drinking the groundwater. Indeed.
That's so fucked.
The bell was also the reason why the original inhabitants of this area decided to forsake it. It seems that the Bell of Ruin caused a devastating disaster. To those who have gained entry into this sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the Bell of Ruin.
You may be tempted, but fucking don't.
Enter it. I can't help but wonder what disaster this bell had caused. An enormous bell made of pure silver, and the locals with their peculiar condition. It's not too hard to imagine what happened.
Lots of death.
It was probably the same calamity as the one that happened over 10 years ago.
And that is...
Well, what disaster happened to this town before Little Brinthia was built?
the legendary fire.
Now, let us contemplate the following scenario. What would happen if the Bell of Ruin was sounded during the Fire Festival?
That's so fucked, dude.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it's not
Everyone
great.
who heard it would fall unconscious.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, nothing. That the Fire Festival was an island, so
Not that Fire Festival, you son of a...
Stop it!
God
I
damn it.
was, I'm not gonna blame fans for that, 'cause I was about to make the same joke.
This came out
No.
well before that, by the way.
Oh, no.
I mean, like, that's not crazy, because, like, fire has been a thing since forever.
No, but
As
like
it
the
was an
combination
annual
of like
festival.
No, I know.
All the townspeople were assembled in the town square.
That's
Yeah.
a sequel coming along, by the way.
Oh dear. Therefore, on the night of the Fire Festival over 10 years ago, all the residents instantly lost consciousness when the bell was struck.
Oh, no.
Had it been even just slightly windy that day, the fires lit for the great witch Bezella would have gone out of control. And they would spread throughout the town with no one left to stop them.
Yup. Because everyone was unconscious.
Exactly. That also includes the 2 girls who were in the belfry.
Kinda got lucky there.
Isabella and I.
You were the closest to the source of the sound, so it was inevitable. When you recovered consciousness, it was already too late. The town had been swallowed by flames, as if a fire dragon had come to burn it. That was the calamity caused by the bell.
It was the 8th umbral calamity.
Calamity.
You say here that the cause of the calamity is the great witch Bezella. That night, in this very town, Bezella was more than a mythical persona.
Bezella.
Oh no.
What's happening now?
She's losing it again.
Oh no. Bad. Bad.
I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't like that!
That's
fuck
cool
off.
though. That's cool though.
Holy shit. Holy fuck.
Bezella.
This is some fucking Danganronpa shit.
That's not gonna get fixed with years of therapy.
Yeah, I don't think it will either.
I think we broke her mind.
I think I know what happened, and it's not good. And I think I think I know why the storyteller might have done what he did.
Yeah, I think the little
unfortunate
girls
as it is.
rung that bell.
Even if accidentally, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
they had like no idea.
Mr. Cantabella, I would like to apologize for putting too much pressure on your daughter. Only your words can bring her back from the brink of madness.
That's a
Well.
tongue twister.
Let her hear the truth from her own father.
All according to your plan, Layton. You've driven Estella into a corner in order to push me into the wall.
I mean, did you want her to die? For real? Because there's no fucking secret compartment here. She burns.
I mean,
she
if I
burns.
fuck up even one statement, we're gonna fall back on the on the everything.
But she's gonna be in a real fire.
Yeah, for real. Like that's actual flames.
That's
I didn't
actual
know.
flames.
Well, in fairness, that was not part of his plan.
Well, it's his own fault. Now ain't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, are they still, is the threat of burning people still a thing, though?
I don't
mean,
know.
that's an actual fire.
I mean, it
Yeah,
is
that's an actual fire.
but
It's
I
all
don't-
been fake until now, but this
There's
one's
no
for
way.
real.
But I don't know
Cover
if
up.
they're gonna still burn things. But you know what? Even if they do decide to, that's actual fire. There ain't no coming back from it.
I had no other choice.
Estella, please listen to me. I haven't done anything wrong. You didn't cause that accident.
Oh, there's the word.
You have suffered so much. Thinking about you, thinking that you were Bezella. I must take the blame for that.
Yeah, I say so.
You, Mr. Cantabella? Daddy?
I sacrificed everything to make up for what I've done.
I'm not your daddy.
But all I managed to do was inflict more pain upon others. Is that not so, Darklaw?
Now that you are willing to talk, Mr. Cantabella, would you mind telling us your story? Yours, as well as Espella's and Miss Darklaw's.
Very well.
Oh More plot.
This story, too, began when I was a young lad. When Newton and I were still youths, full of dreams and hope. As you already know, we discovered the underground ruins,
Oh, right.
and deep within them lay that accursed bell,
We didn't know how to read.
the Bell of Ruin. At that time, we still lacked the knowledge to decipher any of the writings we found there. The bell. This bell is magnificent. Wait, that's old.
This bell is magnificent. It's bound to make the most beautiful sound. I have an idea. Why don't we make this bell the symbol of our town? How do you propose to do that? Let's build a tower for it. Then we can ring it on special occasions. That's not a bad idea. Then it's settled. When we grow up, let's do it.
Thanks, Charizard.
Okay. Just don't forget about it.
It's a shame they. Well, I mean, I think the script on the warning was in like a foreign language.
The two of us chose different paths in life. I studied management in London, while Newton devoted himself to the study of natural sciences.
And then you made a fortune following the invention of a new anesthetic.
We both got married around that time.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Oh,
Not
no.
To each other. And each of us had a daughter.
Is Darklaw Newton's kid?
Oh,
sense.
fuck.
That would make sense.
You mean Isabella was born shortly after your company gained funding?
That's right. We eventually returned to our hometown and set about realizing our childhood dream. Having built the bell tower in the middle of the town square, we retrieved the bell itself from the underground ruins.
If that's the case, that's fucked up knowing about... Oh.
We aspired to make it a symbol of prosperity for this unindustrialized town. The bell was to be officially displayed during the annual fire festival. It would be rung in the morning, following the night of the celebration.
Pardon the interruption, but at that time, were you aware of the meaning behind the bell's name?
Obviously, we were not. Thinking back to my ignorance at the time, a chill no longer bounds my spine. Newton and I went to the bell tower the day before the festival. Only one more day to go. We've waited a long time for this.
That we have. The town will no longer be the same after tomorrow.
The bell weighed so much that ringing it was not easy. We tackled that problem by constructing a special mechanism, which we installed on the belfry.
Daddy, I want to hear the bell. Can I make it ring? Daddy, please, let me ring it.
Espella, who was there with us, was utterly enchanted by the bell.
I swear to God.
Well, she wasn't a bad child. She was very stubborn and would rarely listen to me when she wanted something.
This stream is sponsored by Taco Bell.
I told her a story to try and convince her to leave the bell alone.
Espella, listen carefully. You mustn't ring this bell.
But why? Why can't
Oh my
I do
god,
it?
that's his normal voice. I'm so used to Phantom's voice. I was so just throne.
You know about Brazella the witch?
Uh-huh. She's an evil fire witch who uses magic to hurt people.
If you ring the spell, Brazella will come out and possess you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
It's just a story tale to make her
Oh.
not touch the bell.
But someone touched the bell though.
Possess me? You mean I'll turn into Brazella?
Is that why she thinks that she's Brazella?
Oh, that's so
right,
fucked up,
Isabella.
dude.
When Brazella possesses someone, she uses them to do terrible things. That's why you must never ring the spell, sweetheart.
I understand, Daddy.
There's a good girl.
That's fucked.
Shit.
The legend of Brazella has been passed around these parts for centuries.
It probably originated from beliefs of the tribes that populated this area in the past.
What I told the speller was just a silly story that I invented for the occasion. It was only meant to stop her from ringing the bell. I could not have imagined it would have such far-reaching consequences.
It's all coming back to me now. I remember that day. On the day of the fire festival, just around the time when the preparations ended and everything was about to begin. I sneaked out of our house. I took Mom's pendant with me. Your mother's pendant? Do you mean this one? Yes, it belonged to my mum. What?
We needed to limit access to the bell, so we made the two keys. We decided to make them independents and gave each one to a respective wife. Both are needed in order to access the belfry.
Yeah, so that makes it really bad though.
Uh-oh, it's starting to get worse.
So Newton's so Darklaw's definitely Newton's kid, but that also sucks because Newton offed himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe they didn't and they burned to death.
No,
Well,
he was the alchemist, remember?
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I get it. The bell tower appearing, like, triggered a relapse in his memory that caused him to remember in great detail the exacts of the fire.
Oh, I saw you and Mr. Belduke use them. So I told Eve to meet me at the bell tower.
Daddy says Brazella will come out if I ring the bell, but if I do it just a little... I want to try it while the festival is going on. I hope Eve doesn't forget her mum's pendant.
Oh god, it was her idea. Oh. I really thought it was gonna be Darklaw's idea or something, but no. Oh god.
So it is just as I thought. Miss Darklaw. You are Mr. Belduke's daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well done, Inquisitor. I was almost afraid you would fail to make that connection.
What in the... This is too much for one day!
Yeah, true.
Yeah, no shit!
This has all been happening on, like, one night.
Yeah!
Order the court! Lady Gaga! You mean to say that you are Sir Belduke's daughter?
Yes. My real name is Eve Belduke. I'm the alchemist's daughter.
Oh, fuck me sideways! I can't take this anymore!
I also sneaked out of my house that evening, clutching my mother's pendant in my hand. I did just as you asked me to, did I not, Isabella? Judge Papa Zad and chill the fuck out.
to be so angry if she notices I took the pendant. Don't worry so much. I just really want to ring that bell. I want to hear it.
No, Charizard. I built a house specifically with instructions to have extra thick walls, so that's not a problem.
Then they rang the bell. I rang the bell against my father's warning, and so Bezella possessed me. Because of me, the town and everyone in it.
Oh, she rang the bell.
You burned a bunch of people to death.
She rang the bell, everyone got knocked out, and she assumed Blissella went all psycho.
So she's like this because of PTSD. It's not because
of
Dark
it's
Claws.
PTSD. No.
Congratulations, Isabella! You've killed more people than Jeffrey Dahmer!
Well, wait, did the bell call? Well, I guess.
No, it's not your fault. Stop blaming yourself.
They wanted. No. What happened was this fucker and Newton decided to put the fucking Bell of Ruin out of the open and then act like that nothing bad will happen.
In fairness, at the time, he didn't know that would happen either. So
I don't think he knew the exact correlation that what ringing it would do.
Yeah, they just went over the fact they didn't really translate all the markings at that point either. So it's like no one really knew what the fuck.
He literally put it up there for aesthetics.
He basically set up unknowingly a Final Destination scenario.
Yeah.
Supposedly, the former inhabitants of this area also used to fall unconscious upon the sound of that bell. Perhaps they experienced a similar nightmare.
It was I who brought the Bell of Ruin into this town. The one to blame for this calamity is not some witch. It's me.
I brought destruction upon this town. I am Bezella.
Espera, you're going to drive your dad crazy if you keep repeating it.
I'm assuming that's Starclaw. Yep. Seeing you like this is giving me a strong feeling of deja vu.
What's your fucking problem?
She didn't have...
Evil. How can you be so evil? Are you happy now?
I'm afraid we're in the dark as regards to Miss Darklaw's sense of deja vu.
Only 4 people survived the fire.
Only 4?
Espella and Eve, who were in the belfry. And the only 2 residents who did not participate in the festival. Newton and I.
Both their wives passed away then.
Oh, fuck. That's fucked up, dude.
And where were you at the time, if you'll permit my asking?
We were investigating those fateful ruins. That's why we didn't notice anything until it was too late. It was getting near the time at which we planned to ring the bell, so we headed towards the town. Then we saw it. The town had been burnt to ashes, the air shimmering from the heat.
That's too awful for words.
We searched for survivors, sick with anxiety. Eventually, we found our daughters in the bell tower.
How many residents don't know?
So, the implication is that if he had run it, the same thing may have technically happened regardless.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, because the fires, I'm not sure if they would have been on the morning of the bell that they were gonna do it.
Oh yeah, it would have been a morning bell, right?
It would have been a morning bell, so I don't think the fire would have been a problem at that point.
Don't know. Don't know how long the fires are to burn.
Espella was unresponsive, like a doll. Eve was crying at her side. A relief at having found them vied with the terror caused by the disaster.
That's a word. Vibe sounds nice. Probably not a nice word.
It's just an old-timey word.
The worst night of my life ended, pierced with the first rays of sunshine. But then, it seemed Espella was already lost to us. We had lost her to Bozella.
Oh. Oh, she was stuck like that.
She wouldn't speak, eat, or even leave her room. She thought she was Bozella and that she had destroyed the town. I couldn't get that out of her head. What she saw from the bell tower must have been so terrifying. But it wasn't shock from what she had seen. My own words put her in that state. Had I only not told her that stupid story. We had been grasping at straws, trying to find a way to save Espella's mind. But whatever we did, our eyes would remain impassive and empty. In the end, I came upon a certain idea that offered us a glimpse of hope.
What was it? The suspense! It's too much for my aging heart! I believe I may know what it is. It was the only way to get through to little Espella. Inquisition? What are you talking about? What was Mr. Cantabella's idea for saving her daughter from insanity?
Have a look.
Story.
We discovered this in Espella's room. And that is? It's a handmade picture book. The illustrations and handwriting are truly exquisite.
That's the first story I wrote. I made it for Espella after the dreadful fire.
No! The storyteller's first story!
Oh my god.
It was but a simple children's story. The plot was very straightforward. The townsfolk joined forces to banish evil witches who served Bozella.
Espella, do you understand now? You aren't Bozella. Bozella is somewhere out there, sending out other witches to do bad things to the people of our town.
Oh. Oh.
Witches, magic, the town perishing in the flames. Espella was mentally broken, and I couldn't get through to her any other way. I talked to her as if magic and witches were real, avoiding any mention of that fire.
Daddy. Are witches real?
Espella spoke to me for the first time in so many days. I was beyond myself with joy and replied without thinking.
Oh, yes, they are. They're hiding in the town, among the people.
But it's just a fairy tale.
I was desperate. I feared you would close yourself off to me again. Now, in hindsight, I see what an utter fool I was. I made an irreversible mistake, yet again.
Whoopsie.
No, it's not. Everything your daddy writes comes true.
He made this world just for her, with all these people as experiments.
No,
That's pretty fucked.
it's
I'm not
fucked up,
sure
it's
how I
just-
feel about that.
So
That's
okay.
fucked. It's super fucked.
It's very okay. So originally it was just gonna be a medieval like town with no like. Extra
Well, originally it
flavor.
wasn't even medieval. It was just like a off-country town because it's old.
Yeah. But because of this tragedy, he's basically had to, take unfortunate advantage of the fact that drinking the water makes people open to suggestion, or like the open to suggestion like thing, and just kind of set up this entire narrative to make sure that her mind doesn't re-break.
Do you understand that we are just like some body horror elements away from this being a Bioshock antagonist? I mean, like, this is very Bioshocky.
It does suck a lot.
The
though,
bad
like,
witches will get their comeuppance. I will write a story about it.
I don't think there's like, I mean, he did fuck up and is continuing to fuck up in a myriad of ways, but there is rhyme and unfortunate reason behind is that, like, I don't think he or her could be forgiven in reality for, by all accounts, technically having killed.
I feel
But-
bad for what happened to
But
him
I do
because
feel
it's
bad.
like it's not his fault. He couldn't have figured that out, that the bell could have done that. So it was really sad. But I also have no sympathy for him because this motherfucker is making MK Ultra for MI6. No.
And so, I wrote another story for my daughter. A story about mischievous witches getting caught. This time, I had the story acted out in front of Isabella.
You had it acted out?
Back then, I wasn't the only one tormenting myself over the mental state of my daughter. Newton was going through hell too. His own daughter had been badly scarred by the event. Isn't that right, Eve?
My father and I repaired a building that had survived the fire and continued to live in this town. Isabella wasn't even able to leave her room. We couldn't leave her behind when she needed all the help she could get. Mr. Cantabella showed us this book one day. Then, he made an unusual request of us.
I'd like to make this story real. Would you be willing to help me do so?
To our surprise, he was entirely serious. Saying that, we gladly offered our help. A story about evil-doing witches getting caught and punished, and Bazella, the source of them all.
Were you paying attention, Isabella? Witches got what they deserved, and peace has been restored to the town.
Isabella smiled at the end. Then she whispered to herself,
It wasn't me.
When I saw her smile, I felt as if something broke inside me. I couldn't afford to let her be sad again. Maybe if Bazella were to exist in this town, Espada would stop thinking she herself harbored the Great Witch. like writing stories about witches. Even I would act them out for a speller.
More and more people got involved.
And gradually, the number of characters in my stories increased. That was, of course, largely due to the ongoing reconstruction of the town.
How much reconstruction?
It wasn't anything on a big scale. I simply paid people to move in and act out their roles. But I began to think I would need more than that. Bear me one second.
Oh no! Morgana! Meow it
You
up!
can't think I would need more than that. The story had to be real.
Make a lie seem true. You resorted to even more lies.
Yes, I was certain that was the only way.
Burrito surprise.
How did I so? I remember Newton's research.
He was working on a certain medicine.
It was kind of a tranquilizer made from local plants they was testing at the time.
Okay, so the suggestion thing hadn't occurred yet. Yeah, okay. So at the time, it was just like an isolated sanctuary thing where people could just like, you know, disconnect from society and live on their own. But because she was young and children are impressionable, especially to a trauma of that scale, I think her mind genuinely broke for real. Like, just like, there's no like, it wasn't like because of the facade. No, there wasn't even a facade set up at that time. It was just that her mind broke, like, just gone. It was only after that that he decided to, you know, construct the facade. Also, I didn't let him say the previous.
It's fine.
I could see how much that could be abused to cause so much harm. Supposing it fell into the wrong hands.
Same time, it was just what I needed for my ambitious project. I contacted the government, and that was the beginning of what I came to be known as Project Labyrinthia.
But it was difficult to put into practical use. The substance had a danger of causing unconsciousness and hypnosis. Okay. That's what he said.
Found with human test subjects all in the of a long-term hypnosis.
You devised that plan solely for the sake of your daughter?
It could be cats, it could be anything, really.
Yes.
Could even be dinner.
We acquired the land which had been laid by waste by fire. The new town slowly become populated. Gradually, the rules of Labyrinthia were established. It was to be a town where magic and witches were reality, and all this was possible thanks to the drug.
The test subjects were exposed to it. Through the ink used to pen the story, right?
That's right, it was a dangerous drug developed by Newton.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Because I think the concern was that he was doing this stuff from the very outset.
A 10 years have passed since then. Even now, the town continues to change.
I think we all let Phantom know about that, because that does make a little bit more sense. Like, he wasn't doing this for the... He genuinely just wanted to start at a town. And then, you know...
Essentially, Espella is living in literal storybook land.
Yeah, and he's doing this all for her.
Still
Literally
fucked, though.
all of it.
Everything's still fucked, though.
Project Labyrinthia. And all this was done for one girl.
Yeah.
Stella was only able to be herself when she lived within my story. On the irony of it. Only within a world in which Bezel was real could Isabel's tragic memories be sealed. All this while, Eve was assisting me.
I was the first shade. Oh yeah, this is where it begins.
Okay.
As soon as the story began, I disappeared from the scene. If Espella was to see some magic, then someone had to don this robe.
That's the robe of invisibility!
I give Isabella new memories so that she could live in this town with everyone else.
Sorry.
I also have the memory of her friend Eve.
Oh.
What? My existence was too strongly connected to her memory of the fire. Afterwards, I returned as Darklaw, a stranger to Espella.
So she's not technically a villain, she was just written to be the villain, as it were.
Even if you were doing this for Espella's sake, that's just going too far.
You know, I can't lie, that's pretty fucking clever and funny.
I made that choice. I do not regret the past 10 years. Meanwhile, my father was supporting Labyrinthia from behind the scenes, in his own way.
You mean his contributions as an alchemist?
My father's knowledge of medicine was indispensable for this town to function. The hallucinogenic ink was my father's work as well.
What was Newton and Eve that sacrificed more than anyone else for the sake of Espella in this town. I will be forever indebted to them.
Hey, okay, so can I just take a moment to talk about the poetic beauty of the fact that her father's name is Newton and she is named Eve, both of which have connections to their the biggest connection to both of them from their namesakes being apples.
Yeah.
Isaac Newton and Eve
Would-
from the Bible.
Hi, but
Hi,
Okay.
what's going on?
this month.
Hi.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
What happened, baby? Boy?
Mom came over and she
Mommy.
wanted to do things and give me things. So.
Oh, also, we have learned that the hallucinogenic, power decision, that wasn't developed until after the fire, because the entirety of Labyrinthia was built as a way to make sure that Espella's mind didn't break again.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Like before, it was just an offshore, it was just a town on an island that they wanted to make. But, you know, she was young children are impressionable, she generally got PTSD, and so he did the whole charade
Marmalade.
that he literally had to commit to in order to make sure that her mind didn't break.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We wanted to save Espella, just like you. But then, there's still something I don't understand. Why were you trying to destroy this fake world? In the end, you chose to betray Espella and Cantabella. Oh, but I've told you already, have I not?
It was your revenge against Mr. Cantabella that for choosing to end the story, correct?
Yeah, probably for the
Oh.
suicide of her fucking dad.
I wonder whether that was the true reason.
Huh? Professor?
Would Miss Belduke really betray them merely because she did not want the story to end? I dare say there was another, considerably more important reason.
She had another reason? No shit, she did!
No need to frown in dismay, Mr. Wright. Please leave this to me.
Oh, gee, thanks. Okay. That doesn't
glad
matter.
I'm glad it's used like every piece of evidence from his inventory too. That's kind of neat.
Well then, let's hear what the Inquisition has to say. What other reason led the witness to betray Mr. Cantabella?
Have a look.
Literally all the pieces of evidence in this thing were used, so that's kind of fucking neat.
This letter was Miss Belduke's real motive. What is it? Oh, I think I've seen this before.
That's the letter written by Mr. Belduke for Mr. Cantabella. It's also Mr. Belduke's suicide note.
My dear friend, I hope you can forgive me for leaving this world of my own will. What I have done cannot be forgiven. I can never escape from it.
Something was tormenting Mr. Belduke. It became too much for him to bear and drove him to suicide.
These past 10 years, I thought Father was glad to be helping Cantabella. But little did I know, he was suffering terrible anguish all that time.
Cantabella twisted the lives of so many people for the sake of his daughter. Was the story not but a glorified lie, stripping so many of little happiness they had?
All those years, Father was racked by a crushing sense of guilt.
His agony culminated in the incident of 3 minutes ago.
Mr. Belduke's death.
Ooh, cutscene.
Yeah, the return of the tower.
Yeah. What?
We'll get to this.
I feel we're gonna get to this.
We have to get to this.
Oh, hey, it's the girl.
Yeah.
That's Earl Grey, yeah.
Earl Grey. Jesus Christ.
Before Labyrinthia was created, certain things had to be concealed in order to seal Spella's memories.
Yeah.
Did they burn the fucking invisible cloak on it, or what, man?
I feel like that's my.
Had she been them, she would have remembered. Oh, had she seen them, she would have remembered. They were simply too dangerous to her. On one of them was me. Spella's friend Eve had to be reborn as Shade and disappear into the forest. The next thing was the bell tower.
I see. Had she seen it, it would have been certain to stir up those traumatic memories. Memories of the legendary fire.
Pardon? The only way to prevent that was to erase the bell tower from Labyrinthia.
But how could you do that?
Using the same method as with this. I do it!
Fucking cloak!
The robe of
Is this
invisibility.
a giant cloak they put over a tower?
In short, we covered up the tower with a huge robe.
Well, it's a good thing everyone ever decided to walk through that path. What was the fucking plan there?
Although it wasn't as easy as it sounds. In other words, the bell tower had been there all this time. Only the townspeople couldn't see it. Is that correct? Indeed.
I don't know what to say. At any rate, The situation changed due to that lightning strike 3 months ago, did it not?
He struck because of the
Yeah.
silver bell, and it caused it to hit the cloak. That makes sense.
Conductor, that, yeah, okay, yep, that's good.
It was a most unfortunate accident. The lightning set the bell tower's cover on fire.
I made it.
That cover was quickly consumed by flames, revealing that abominable bell tower.
Oh God.
The beginning of all this, the Bell of Ruin, appeared before us. 'Twas mockery of our efforts.
That tower emerging from the flames must have seemed like a sign of divine anger to Mr. Belduc. A sign that no matter how you attempt to conceal your sins, the truth will eventually float up to the surface.
Having realized this, Father chose death.
He was such a kind-hearted man. I didn't have an inkling of what he had been going through.
To him, the participation of Labyrinthia's people within this project was not voluntary. Even though they had themselves signed the contract, I believe he felt those people were being deceived.
He's fucking right, too.
Father
I'll be right back.
took his life because of you, Cantabella! Now you know why I did what I did.
I would just like to remind everybody that during all this time, Barnum is in a jail cell somewhere getting none of this information.
Well, GG on him, I guess.
Oh man, yeah, he's gonna be really fucking surprised when he gets
Bro's
out.
about to get let out of the cell and was like, I'm sorry, what? Sorry, what?
I lost. I lost my father 3 months ago. That day, my revenge began.
Your revenge?
The first step of my plan was to rewrite the story.
What did you say?
As president of Labyrinth Inc., you had to spend most of your time in London. Over the past few years, you were coming to Labyrinthia only for the parades. Ugh. So naturally, I knew you would never notice if the story were slightly changed. That explains it. I couldn't help thinking there was something strange going on. Mr. Cantabella is Espella's father, after all. He wouldn't have made Espella a witch in his story.
Spella was...
That makes more sense now. That makes a lot more sense now with the stories. Oh, because
Yes, sir.
Cantabella wanted to LARP with his... True, yes, exactly.
a witch. When did that happen?
Just now.
How could you have known, after all? Let me fill you in on the details. Espella has already been tried once within the Witch's Court.
Impossible. Why? How could you? You knew the risk that would carry.
Sorry, I'm yawning. Look at you. What a fine author of that grand story you are. You left all the work at Labyrinthia to me. Meanwhile, you were making millions for yourself in London. What a pathetic excuse for a father. You didn't even notice that your precious little Espella was in such danger.
I mean, you're the one that put her in danger, though. So, I mean, like, fuck you.
They're all fucking equally wrong, Phantom. This is just how it
Yeah.
is. You can't
Yeah.
put the blame on just one person. All these fucking people are degenerates.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's a way of like subtlety to handle this stuff. After that incident, they should have just being really petty. Could have been a bit more, you know, better about this?
They weren't.
Miss Belduke, why did you do that to Espella?
Right?
Do you even need to ask? I did it to unlock her memories. You mean... When the legendary fire took place, Espella was so traumatized that she closed herself off to the world. We were just little girls then. That tragic accident was too much for us to handle.
I think I might know what she's trying to get at.
Okay, I think
This
so too.
fictitious town was created as a facade to keep the truth away from Espella. But the weight of all these lies led my father to his suicide. Despite that, the person responsible for all this carried on as if nothing had happened.
Yeah, she essentially had a coping mechanism to deal with the trauma, and instead of trying to address that coping mechanism gradually, he just went like, no, let's go all in on this. Let's go ahead and just lead into the fantasy. Why not?
Originally, it was like he did it while meaning to make sure his daughter didn't like break, but then he gone in over his head and just kind of kept the bit going for a bit too long.
I couldn't forgive him. As Belduke's bereaved daughter, I had to have my revenge against both Cantabellas. Judge, this is the whole truth. Now you know the true identity of Bezella.
Objection.
Well,
So
wait!
how the fuck-
There's more!
So how the fuck do we get out of this?
You say this is the whole truth, but is that really the case?
Fucking more.
There's fucking more. But wait, there's more!
I'm glad we waited till this week, because I would have been so fucking pissed.
What are you going on about now?
We have been provided with a clear picture of what happened to Espella so long ago. Nevertheless, we haven't yet heard your testimony.
Don't be ridiculous.
This will be the last testimony in this trial.
Finale?
For real? Oh my God.
Fucking thank you.
Tell us about the night of the legendary fire.
Oh my god, this is it!
This is it,
I
Luigi.
request that you tell us your story.
But Luigi, who do you think you are, Inquisitor?
The Inquisitor?
I am merely one of the supporting characters within this tale.
Boo!
Yeah.
However, I am very much interested in the truth.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
This has been a very long trial, of
You
which
don't
this shall be the last interrogation.
No!
He said it! He said the thing!
Your Honor, I'm tired. Wait, I'm Your Honor. Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
The court demands that the single other witness of the legendary fire provide us with her testimony.
Very well. There is only one truth. Nothing can change that. It begins! Yeah, I know, Vicious. Buckle up! I'm gonna get really spicy in here. Let's go, Luigi! The truth about the fire. This music wasn't what I thought was gonna... Wow, that wasn't what I thought the music
I
was
am
gonna
so
be.
sick of this
I
fucking
mean-
song!
That really threw me off, man.
I'm gonna be really real for a moment. In every Layton game, they do play this during the climax.
Really? That's cool.
But
Yes.
Really?
I feel like
Yeah.
we've been listening to this song for like 5 weeks straight.
We have been.
Because it's Layton's
Take
theme,
another
my
food!
guys.
Yeah, it's tradition though.
Change the tempo!
Y'all don't bitch about the pursuit and quartering in Phoenix Wright. What's this
Because
difference?
they still
Because
change it
those
up.
slap.
And they change it up still, where
sucks
it's like,
too.
you know...
This song slaps. Go fuck yourself. Espella wanted to ring the bell no matter what, so we went up to the belfry. The festival celebrations had already started, The mechanism for ringing the bell was at a height even we could reach. The next thing I remember is coming to and running to Espella's side. I was shaking her until she finally opened her eyes. The next moment, we saw that nightmarish view. All strength abandoned us, and we didn't know what to do. That was when we were found by my father and Mr. Cantabello.
The bell could only be rung with a special mechanism.
That's right. It was made in such a way that even a child could use it.
Why?
Stupid. Why?
It was probably constructed by my father. I suppose he wanted to make it impossible for anyone to ring that bell.
I was about to say when they said like, oh yeah, they constructed a special thing to ring bells. Like, okay, that makes sense. Make it harder to ring the bell. And then immediately it's like, yeah, we made it so a child could do it. It's like, fucking what?
Chuck.
Why?
Yeah, buddy, Dark Cloud.
No, but read what she says.
In light of the events that followed, that was clearly a very foolish decision.
Yeah?
In hindsight.
Yeah, no shit.
What if there was just a little shit kid in the town who wanted to play pranks on everyone by ringing the bell?
I noticed something like that on a pillar when we went to the belfry earlier. I better make a note of it in the court record. A device for ringing the bell of ruin, even a child can use it.
Why are we getting more evidence? Come on!
Shut up! This is the last testimony! Fucking grin and bear it, horse!
Madam was like, I want out!
No, it's just the... What?
Yeah?
Oh dear! Fate can certainly be cruel.
You're gonna be a crumbling pile of spaghetti in the last case of Spirit of Justice, let me tell you that right now.
Yeah, I'm having spaghetti tonight.
I was gonna make that tonight.
You will not survive.
Oh no.
I have to agree.
Yeah, but the survival.
If only we had not discovered those ruins. And brought that bell to our town. Or if only we could have deciphered those ancient writings a little earlier. Moreover, if only the groundwater in this area didn't cause that strange condition.
Or just
We
let
probably should have
bygones be
worked on that
bygones and
first.
just told the archaeologists to do shit
Okay.
first. Stupid fuckers taking shit into their own hands.
Unfortunately, Mr. Cantabello, Mr. Cantabella, the tragedy occurred.
Melody.
He is a fucking tragedy.
All that remains for us to do is to seek out the truth.
Mr. Cantabella.
Not for the sake of vengeance, but for the sake of the future. Mr. Wright.
Yes?
You have been fighting fiercely to uncover the truth.
You did most of the work during this half, buddy. I mean, come
Yeah.
on now.
This is the final interrogation. I trust you know what to do.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
To be honest,
What?
I have no idea what lies ahead. But whatever it is, there's no question we need to get to the bottom of it. There's gotta be light at the end of this tunnel.
I'm gonna grab my dinner.
I honestly forgot that Phoenix was here until he, like, does snippets here and there, you know what I'm saying? Just press everything.
Hold it!
You need You need both pendants to access the belfry, correct? Espella asked me to bring my mother's pendants, so I did.
That wasn't the only requirement, however. You also needed to solve a puzzle in order to use the contraption.
I've always been a master puzzle solver. For me, it was child's play. Literally. She solved it when she was a little girl. What's your excuse now?
I would argue just by having an additional puzzle there that also makes it not necessarily a child-friendly
Hey,
thing.
I have different talents. Oh my god, they're all gonna talk.
Espella and Eve were best friends at the time. Eve is 2 years older than Espella. She used to be like a big sister to her.
Until you ruined it.
So, the two of you went to the belfry. What happened next?
Okay. Oh, my feet are itchy. My phone just fell out of my...
Hold it!
Everything's going terrible.
So even a little girl could ring the bell? It's alright, it's whatever. My phone keeps dropping out of my pocket all the time.
Should get deeper pockets.
I know! I wish! Yes, easily.
I intended to make it so the bell would only be rung on special occasions. That's exactly why I put the puzzle in place, to restrict access.
You also divided the key to the belfry into two components, as an extra precaution.
I was careful, but the same cannot be said of Newton, who constructed the mechanism as a whole. He presumably wished to make it so that even our young daughters could use it, meaning strength was not required.
But why though?
Because they wanted to ring the bell. They wanted their daughters to do the cool thing and make it like the big bell in the center of town and have them
But it's the
do it.
big bell that makes everyone go to sleepy
Well,
bed.
they didn't know
They
that.
didn't fucking know that!
They didn't know that.
And that became his undoing.
Whoopsies.
By the way, how old were the girls at the time?
Stella was 6, and Eve was 8.
Holy shit.
Wait, there's only a 2-year difference?
Yeah.
Espella looks like she's 14 and Eve
Yeah,
looks like
I know.
she's like 28.
I see.
Espella would be 16 now, so that would make Darklaw 18. The mechanism was the last thing I saw before falling unconscious. And then...
Hold it!
Do you mean that you fell unconscious after the bell was struck? Yes, I believe so.
Her peculiar condition caused an instant reaction. The brain probably doesn't have the time to register the sound before consciousness is lost.
It was almost as if a slice of time had been stolen from my life. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on the floor. I lifted my head and saw Espella lying nearby. I sprang to my feet and ran to her side. And what about the situation in the town at that time? I was preoccupied with Espella, so I didn't notice it to begin with.
At that time, was Espella still unconscious?
Yes, I panicked a little and took her in my arms hoping she'd wake up.
Hold it!
Right, we're on one life to live here. So it was you who woke Espella up, witness? Yes, it was me. She was out cold, curled up on the floor, until I shook her awake. As soon as she came to, she turned to look at the town, to that nightmarish view stretching up before us.
Probably would have been better if you let her sleep.
When you say nightmarish view,
I could find no other words to describe it. We froze in terror at the sight. It took us a while to notice that smoke was creeping up the bell tower, too. Our eyes filled up with tears, and we couldn't stop crying, perhaps because of the smoke. The town seemed like a fire dragon's playground. I was trembling with terror, unlike anything I've known before.
I was also gonna say something about them hearing screams and stuff, but they were all unconscious, so they probably didn't have to listen to that, fortunately.
No. I'd imagine it's like a very strong, like, state you put into.
merely imagining it now raises the hairs on my beard.
Hold it!
You didn't leave the Belfry until their arrival? Of course not. We were paralyzed with fear. It was an event so traumatizing it still haunts us. Espella fainted again when she saw the fire dragon. I was crying and wailing until our fathers found us.
Fuck. I fucking misclicked the wrong thing. Fuck me. but...
You're getting real good at this.
We went to the bell tower, as it was a good advantage point. We were expecting to find our daughters there.
Of course, neither suspected at that time that the disaster had been called by the Bell Ruin. Bell of Ruin.
Eve was in tears, sobbing violently. As for Espella, she was in a daze. Her face froze in an expression of disbelief. She didn't know what was happening around her.
I cannot say this with certainty, as my memories are a little vague. But I think I was trying to protect her. Oh, someone's popping off. You? You?
Oh.
Yeah. Hang on. Mr. Cantabella? Why would that be a trigger?
Scared to know why.
I remember that very well, as if it happened yesterday.
Whoa. Cantabella, that's a new reaction.
Would you mind telling us what you saw?
That was a new
Eve! Espella! Are you alright?
Daddy!
Eve! What on earth happened here?
It was Bazella! Bazella the witch!
But... Bazella? What are you talking about?
Bazella comes out whenever someone rings the bell, right?
What have you done? You didn't...
Oh, please, Mr. Cantabella, don't be angry at Espella.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Eve said it with the most serious look on her face.
Please, Mr. Cantabella, don't be angry at her.
When she said that, I grasped the situation. I realized what had transpired in the belfry. And I thought to myself, I must protect these children. Eve. How that you...
I think that's Espella. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Eve. Espella!
Oh, shit.
Espella, sweetie.
Dad, please forgive me. You've done all this for me.
Espella, you're with us again.
All this for me.
Well, well. At last. It appears we are one step away from the truth.
Professor, you seem to already know what that truth is.
Do I? That remains to be seen. Continue the interrogation, and we shall know soon enough.
Oh. Okay.
What more truth could there be, dude? Like, I mean, I think we almost got everything covered.
The fear.
Well,
Very well. The court agrees with Inquisitor Layton.
maybe because it's been a while and maybe I forgot, but do you ever forget what was going on in the beginning of the game where, like, we saw Espella kill someone in the like the real world, quote unquote?
No, she didn't do
Okay,
that.
so we triggered something, so something else has to be triggered now.
But it's entirely possible that
I'm gonna save here.
the reason for that may have been a bit of foreshadowing to the fact that, one, opened a suggestion, and two, it may have kind of triggered the same effect of, you know, seeing the dead body as, like, her seeing the dozens and thousands of other dead bodies.
You see,
the
this
incident.
music slaps.
Hold it!
Something must have triggered. Might have to repress everything. I don't have any evidence for this yet.
Well, you do, but you don't know its application.
I don't know about that.
But you got it for a reason.
Well, oh, you mean even the child can do
Yeah.
it thing?
Yeah, you got that for a reason. Surely it wouldn't be useless.
She woke up, it was me, she was out cold. So she came to, she turned to look at the child, did nightmares for you. Right, because she's awake now!
Get her what we got.
Alright, girl. You're back.
Bullshit!
Sorry,
while-
I have to
get her
ask
while-
you really weird questions now.
Get her while she's in a state of clarity.
Excuse me, Espella. Espella, are you okay?
No.
It's
Yes,
Maya,
everything's fine.
Maya, read the room. Or the script. Anything.
My apologies for bringing back such troubling memories. Nevertheless, you must endeavor to face them and overcome the power they hold over you.
Yes, I remember it now.
Bird!
The fire dragon.
Oh, dragon. Look like a bird.
I summoned it because I'm
No.
Never
no,
mind.
let's not
She's
back to
okay,
this
so it's
shit.
so now it's extra fucked because she's in a constant loop of thinking that she's Bezella, going back to being Bezella, coming out of that state, then remember so she's just fucked. She's gone. She's gone.
No, Espella. It was just an illusion.
Oh, dear God.
No, you're wrong, Dad. It wasn't an illusion. It was a fact. If I hadn't rung the bell, none of this would have happened. Bezella is the bringer of disaster, and that's what I've done to our town.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
fuck.
After her! Oh, God. Are you kidding me?
Come on, dude.
She locked herself in the tower?
Somebody put out the fire right fucking now.
We have to break down the door to get in!
Put out the fire.
She's gone in. Oh, that fucking knight. Vigilante's name. Because they locked the door, remember?
Bro, she's got it nailed herself.
I hate this game. I hate this game with a fucking callback. Stay away from me!
Please, fucking turn that.
Espella! Espella, be careful! It's dangerous up there!
Oh God.
Do a flip!
Please, Espella.
No.
Calm down.
Do a flip!
No.
I'm sorry, everyone. I have no right to be here anymore. Nick! Espella's gonna do something stupid! I can see that. What the heck can I do?
Espella, please do not make any hasty decisions.
Oh no.
Mr. Layton.
The truth is close now. Be brave for a little while longer.
The truth. As if it wasn't clear already. If I hadn't rung that bell, everything would have been fine.
Objection.
You may be mistaken. You still don't know the whole story.
Is he implying that she didn't ring the bell? Huh?
Isn't that so, Mr. Wright?
Why are you looking at me?
If I had the same feeling when I was listening to Eve's testimony. Oh, I had the same feeling when I was listening to Eve's testimony. I felt something was not right. Really? I thought that was pretty much it.
Dude, it's like I was doom posting from the start, Nick.
The pieces of the puzzle that don't fit yet are themselves the hint to the solution.
Yeah, Eve totally rung it.
No way. You mean Espella didn't ring the bell? What? Nonsense! Of course she did!
Uh-oh.
As it stands, it's hard to say for sure that she didn't ring the bell. However, we've got evidence that will clear any doubts.
She couldn't do the puzzle.
Show us this so-called evidence you claim to have, then. What do you think proves Espella didn't ring the bell? This here?
Device. The device. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it was the device.
Espella, can you hear me? Yes.
I have a simple question for you.
Where
What's
you're standing
9 +
now
10?
is the same spot from where you saw this fire dragon. Yes, that's right.
Oh!
The fretwork here is the same as what I saw that day.
I think I already...
When I look at it now, it seems so small, even adorable. Defense! What does this have to do with anything? As you will no doubt recall, Mr. Cantabella told us that people who drink the groundwater here suffer from a condition. A condition where they fall unconscious the moment they hear the sound of pure silver.
I think we all know that.
After the bell sounded, you recovered consciousness sooner than Espella. You ran to her side and shook her awake. As soon as she opened her eyes, she saw the fire dragon.
No. I guess when you're a kid and you see that, I can understand why you would think it was a dragon.
Yeah, a child of the age of 6.
In other words, if it was Espella who rang the bell, that would mean the device for ringing the bell must be very close to the fretwork of the dragon.
Which it's not.
This music kind of sounds like the music I heard in Hunter x Hunter.
Espella, can you please check that for me? See if the contraption is located near the dragon fretwork.
And do not ring it!
Okay. Give me a minute.
Got it! Ring the bell! No way!
Mr. Wright! Espella, did you find it? I don't know if it's the right thing, but there's something on the other side of the belfry. A contraption with a handle.
Uh-oh.
What? On the other side?
What?
That's right. I figured there was something weird when we went up to the bell tower, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. No way.
But you not remember fucking ringing this, Darklaw?
You see where I'm going with this, don't you, Miss Belduke? If it was Espella who rang the bell, there's no way she could have seen the fire dragon when she woke up. Ugh. No, this can't be right.
An excellent deduction, Mr. Wright.
Oh, that's beyond...
Miss Darklaw. It seems that everything is now clear as day.
What do you mean?
Why, of course. I mean the answer to the question of who rang the bell.
It was her. It had to be.
What do you say, Mr. Wright?
It looks like we've arrived at the same conclusion.
Hey, has anybody seen the movie Larry Boy and the Big Fib?
We now know that the only person
Getting
who
a
could
lot
have
of
done
Larry
it...
Boy and the Big Fib vibes from this.
Never even
Wait. What good will it say it out loud do now?
Is there a problem, Mr. Cantabella?
Hi, going.
It wasn't your daughter who rang that bell. Should that not lift some burden off your shoulders? Are you not curious to know the name of the true culprit, who has pinned the blame on your daughter all this while?
But isn't blaringly obvious?
How about you stop taunting us? Just say the name already.
Oh, but I do love edging. It's my favorite hobby.
Who is it?
Don't fucking say that!
That's Edgeware's hobby, please. Let's do it, Professor. Are you ready?
Oh.
I am always ready, Mr. Wright.
It'd be really funny if they said different names.
It's time to set things straight. The person who
cop-
rang the bell is...
It was Eve!
That person over there, and that person over there!
It's you, Eve.
Why did they have them point in 2 different directions?
Don't worry.
Because it looks like they were doing the joke I just said, where it's like,
But
it was. Oh wait, who'd you say it was? Oh, I thought it was. Oh shit! Wait.
there were only the 2 of you in the Belfry at the time. You know that better than anyone.
And as it wasn't Espella who rang the bell, it had to be you.
That's preposterous. It can't be true.
It was an extremely traumatizing event for both you and Espella. Your friend's memories were altered from the shock without her even realizing it. She believed she was a witch who rang the bell and summoned a dragon, which incinerated the town. However, Miss Belduke, Espella wasn't the only ones whose memories were warped by the horrors you two witnessed. You were affected as well.
No.
Son. Oh.
It wasn't me. Espella, she rang the bell.
Uh-oh. That was your coping
Was that not
mechanism.
me?
Yeah.
But why? What are these flashbacks? I've never had these before.
She was old enough to be able to properly
Uh-oh.
block them out.
Oh, it's full anime!
Oh, no, we're gonna see it happen in real time.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
no.
this is fucked, dude.
So she had enough. She was old enough to be able to properly
Now,
shelter them out.
can we blame Eve for this? Because she was like too.
I blame all of them
Not really.
equally, okay?
And they had no way knowing the bell would make everyone go sleepy good night time.
Yeah, again,
Do this now.
there was no
taken
way of
over by
knowing.
Gisela.
But, like,
The cellar is just a fairy tale. And you're the one who said you wanted to come and ring the bell. I did, but I changed my mind. Hey,
Oh, that's fucked.
after coming all this way?
Well. I'm not a quitter. I'm a committer.
Oh, God.
And she did commit.
She did.
Wait, so this takes place. Is this outside or is this like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bell tower.
This
No,
is
I
10
mean
years
like,
ago.
is the village outside?
Yeah, it's on an island.
What do you fucking mean is the village outside, Morgana?
Because it's kind of lucky
No.
there was never a plane that flew by.
No, it's on an isolated. This was literally detailed like the last year.
Oh. It's a fire. No, I just meant in general with the whole. Good thing a plane never just passed on by and everyone freaked out. Yeah, that's not great.
Right.
Cool ass dragon, though.
I was about to say, it is a cool looking dragon.
Yeah.
I really can't blame Eve for this. She was a child.
Yeah, and no one knew about the bell.
No one could know that the bell would make everyone, fucking pass out.
That nightmare was too much for 2 young girls to take in. Your young minds needed to protect themselves. That's why you subconsciously repressed those memories.
Then, if that's true, for the past 10 years, I've been pinning the blame for what I've done on Espella. It can't be. It can't be true.
And that's why your father killed himself.
This is so fucked.
Right?
That's impossible.
Oh.
Ah,
There she go.
Darklaw's just disappeared.
Right, the cloak.
He's donned the invisibility robe.
We should have confiscated. Well, actually,
Just run away.
did you hear that? It was really out that wants to destroy this town. It's already been invested so much, so we don't need this now.
Oh my god, these
got to
guys.
pay.
She's not paid for what she did. Capture her. Bro, she was
Bros,
like,
come
calm
on.
down.
Would somebody please put out the fucking bonfire, please?
It's not the bonfire I'm concerned about.
It is if they ring that fucking bell.
Well,
Espella's gone.
no, she's on the roof.
Oh.
I beg
Aw?
you, don't blame Eve.
Oh no, come on.
What are you doing up there?
The accursed bell. This town was all created for me. It's my fault you've all been used and suffered so much.
Espella, what do you say? Please, come down right now. You haven't done anything wrong. It was all my fault.
Dad, I know that you did this for me. You've been so kind to me. And what did I do? I selfishly ran away from home.
Espella?
I will finish your story for you.
What?
The evil witch will be gone forever, and everyone will live happily ever after.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Thank you for everything you've done for me.
well, I don't think Accidentally thought this was gonna happen. Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Don't do it, Espella!
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Aww.
Eve? It's Eve.
Yeah, gotta be.
With the invisibility cloak.
What are you?
Oh no.
Isn't that?
These fucking girls suffered too much.
Oh, hey, there's
Why
me.
would you? I finally remembered everything
Again, he
I've
was being
done.
used as a proof crate.
You're not the only one who remembered. You still have the pendant.
Yes,
Aw.
of course. That's because somehow I always knew it was important to me.
Espella.
You kept your pendant as well, didn't you, Eve?
For some reason, I just couldn't let it go.
Espella! Miss Darklaw!
Quick! They'll fall if we don't do something!
Let's go. We have to save them.
Didn't she lock herself in there?
You won't make it there in time.
Why?
The wooden handrail Eve's holding onto is rotted through. We need some sort of magic to save them.
No way!
Magic, you say?
Got an idea, Professor?
If a bit of magic is all that's needed to save these two young ladies,
Fucking gentleman knows how to do it.
then perhaps...
Wingardium Leviosa!
By the way, this entire time I did know magic. It's like, wait, what? It's like, yup.
Guys.
Oh no.
Oh,
Also, yeah, they did put out the fire by this point, I think.
Oh, good.
It's just that they don't have any other in-game, like, models for, like, fire out, I guess. I'm gonna trust the cutscene direction on this one.
Layton! Now will be a time!
What the fuck are you doing? Huh?
What?
What the fuck is going on? Wingardium Leviosa!
I am a magic. What's up, bitches?
Oh, did he get the guys to help him out?
I guess.
Oh yeah, you know what? Probably.
What's going on here? Anyone? Professor! You're a sorcerer! You're a wizard!
You're a wizard!
You're a wizard, Layton!
No, Miss Faye. We have already established that magic doesn't exist, even in this town.
This is called warlock powers.
But then,
it's different.
how did you just do that?
telekinesis.
Completely different. I'm a mutant, like the X-Men.
What you have just seen was the last and greatest illusion within Labyrinthia.
Huh? An illusion?
Magic is but an illusion, and this illusion has been produced through the power of suggestion and Librarium's medication. What? Everyone in Labyrinthia has been under this particular magic spell. Now then, shall we break the spell?
Magic is the last mystery to be solved.
You've seen through all my tricks, Layton.
I wouldn't have done it without the vital hint you gave me when we spoke in your tower. The final spell is concealed at the start.
Oh.
What?
Okay, so what does that mean?
Yeah, and why do people levitating, bro?
As you know, all the spells are listed within this book.
Right! The Grand Grimoire!
Now, what did Mr. Cantabella mean by the start?
The front cover?
Precisely, Mr. Wright. The final spell shall dispel the illusion. The correct incantation is hidden on the front cover itself.
Huh?
So how does they float, bro?
Well then, Mr. Wright.
We'll probably see after we
This
spell it.
is the final puzzle. Soon, a new day will begin for the townspeople.
Final puzzle? Final
Let us
testimony?
put an end
This
to
is
this
it,
illusion.
boys.
Once and for all.
Yeah.
Is this where we wake up in the actual holodeck? I mean, like, what the fuck is...
Oh,
This is
fucking Christ!
Okay.
Damn it!
It's
This
the
is
big
a
one.
lot of Pickerats, bro!
It's the big one. It's a story
It's
one.
the
Hidden
big
on the
one.
cover of the Grand Grimoire are the characters that spell out the true magical incantation. Select the characters on the touchscreen and slide them over their counterparts on the tome's cover that make them vanish. The grand finale approaches. Remove the extra magical characters in the Grand Grimoire's cover to reveal the hidden incantation. Touch a character, slide the character out with the stylus on a touchscreen.
Oh.
On the upper
Oh, I
screen.
see.
Move it. Try to match a character with its counterpart on the upper screen. Be careful, the symbols come in all shapes and sizes. Find all the hidden characters on the upper screen. So, I already seen this one. But, is it exact? Can I rotate it? No.
It auto-rotates.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah. That one's exact. Let's go. Then it was this one. No? This one? This one?
Yeah. The E is definitely one.
Yeah, I see the E.
No, we don't need a hint. We're good.
Now
Oh,
this
okay.
one.
That's... weird.
Wait.
Ah.
Oh, there
aha.
it is.
Clever.
That was kind of hidden back
So
there.
where's that reveal?
Okay, let's give it a shot.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be really
No
hard since it was
objections.
the last plus. That was cute. Let's
No
go. Let's go with
objections.
cute.
All right. Another cutscene.
That's it. I think we beat the game.
The sun
Huh?
is rising, and when it does, its light will reveal the truth behind Labyrinthia's mysteries.
I think
Now,
we beat the
Professor?
game, guys.
Yes.
Say the
Shall we,
words.
Mr.
By the
Wright?
way, Phoenix, we have 3 more cases.
Objection.
Whoa!
Right?
Huh?
Tail end.
The crane!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they turned off the cloaking devices.
Okay, well, okay.
Oh,
I find it.
whoa.
Okay.
That's a little.
I find it
little
hard.
on the nose, but okay.
I find it a little hard to believe
So
that
this
at no
is
point
the
anyone just
real
felt
magic
these
behind
things.
Labyrinthia.
Excellent.
Tail
work,
end,
my
yeah, Chuck.
Huh? Hey, it's
Oh,
Luke.
tail end.
That's the
There he
spell.
Fucking Luke!
He was here
I saved it. I think I made the. I find it a little hard to believe that no one like went on the roof and like was like, "What is this invisible?"
Well, I
yard?"
could
there's
buy
a-
that
there's
they're
a bit of-
cranes. Like, when would
there
you
is
touch
a-
a crane?
There was a
Yeah,
bit
but,
of
like,
suspension of
sometimes you go
disbelief
on the
you
roof
have
to like
to take.
clean leaves or something, you know.
There's a
No,
bit of
you
dis-
don't.
That's what we do.
There's no.
You go on the roof?
Yeah,
What's wrong
they
with
get that. Sometimes they get the leaves out the gutters.
Hang
This
on a
place
sec.
looks. This
The
place looks
town's
cool
full
as
of
fuck now.
machinery?
So much for magic. It was all done with these machines.
Dude, look, it's like a giant fucking dome. What the
With
hell?
magic,
Yeah,
Oh my
remember,
God!
it's a
It's
dome.
fucking
buildings
Truman.
can
It's
disappear. Those are no
Yo.
easy feats to stage. To make all
You
those
know, wait.
incredible things real, we needed a great deal
Wait.
of machinery.
Wait, hold on. Wait, they're in a dome.
Yeah.
Labyrinthia.
Don't say
Labyrinthos.
Labyrinthos. I knew it. You were gonna say Labyrinth. No!
Couldn't he
It's
have
all
just,
connected.
I don't know, made the magic a bit simpler?
No, but it's funny.
Which
Wordplays are
would say
funny.
the incantation, and shades would stop time with their silver bells.
Oh!
And they'd go wild with these machines, making all sorts of crazy stuff happen.
Like,
That's
fuck,
so
fuck,
cool.
fuck, fuck.
I'd love to try it.
I'll admit.
Crash course before operating the machines. Not bad, hey?
Yes, Luke. What would we do without you?
That's what
I
it was
really-
doing.
My turn.
I really want to see this from their perspective, you know?
Also, yeah, tail ended must be the like you are now no longer
I
hypnotized.
wish you'd stop
or
looking
something
at me
funny
when you
place.
say that, Maya.
I just want to see it
In
from
any
the
case,
perspective
I
of them
think we
ringing the
should
bell
head
and
back to
doing
the
the magic
courthouse.
shit.
Right you are, Professor. The judge might have fallen asleep waiting for us.
No,
You know,
I
okay,
have
now more than
PTSD.
ever. Now more than ever, I am eagerly awaiting fucking.
The sun has risen above Labyrinthia and has shown us our town's true form.
I'm
Turns out
waiting
we're
for
good.
fucking Barnum to get
I
out of
really
jail. And
don't
go,
think
what
there's
the
any need
fuck?
for a verdict anymore.
I think it
The
turns out
witches
we're in
on
Connecticut.
trial weren't witches after all. I am deeply relieved that those I have sentenced are still alive and well.
Yeah.
At last, I can step down from this seat with a clear conscience.
I really wanted to be like a
And
mechanical
now?
person.
The final verdict in the last witches' court session ever to be held.
Not
Beat the
guilty.
game, boys!
And all of a sudden, Gumshoe comes. Yeah, Gumshoe's like,
Gumshoe!
I'm here!
No, you see, that's just another machine.
No!
That's how the confetti is made.
Gumshoe got
No,
replaced.
what happened there, Chuck, is that basically someone rang a bell, and or not
Yay!
rang
The
or just
music!
Fucking town,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's the Ace Attorney 1 music when you
Yeah.
finish a court case.
Chuck,
Very
basically
grateful
what
for all the
happened.
help, Professor.
Chuck, basically what happened in that scene is someone basically either like clubbed or knocked out Layton, and then just put in a gold statue in his place. And be like, yeah, I turned him to gold! That's crazy!
The feeling is mutual, Mr. Wright. A gentleman always fights for the truth. I could not have done otherwise.
Oh God, he's standing!
I'd like to congratulate the two of you. You both did splendidly in court.
You know what?
Oh,
is that
it's
he
the
didn't know he
judge.
had
He's
legs.
fucking standing. Nick, run!
Ah! Judging! Run!
You've brought the light to light the truth about this town. Although I still find it astonishing that we could not see all of this.
I know, it's wild.
Dude,
It's cool though.
it is cool.
I cannot even begin to imagine how it was achieved.
I don't think I want to know with all the hidden fucking cloaks and shit.
The answer was we were told the answer before.
Yeah, I know.
Government funding.
Yeah.
You were all given a very simple instruction when you were hypnotized. You cannot see pure black. That was sufficient.
What?
Are you telling me all the machines are painted in Vanta Black?
Fuck off.
Yeah, it's that one hexadecimal code off. It's like
Aren't you wearing black?
no,
No,
it's not pure
purple.
black. It's not
That's
pure black.
Purple?
Yeah.
Oh, now I see! Those strange contraptions are made of some sort of black metal!
Oh, wait. So they're not invisible cloaks, they're just black cloaks.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh.
you. Fuck off. Shut the fuck,
Here,
fuck
here
off.
comes Luke with
I need-
actually. Here comes Luke with the actually.
Wait a second. Luke is literally me for real. Wait a second. There are plenty of black objects over Labyrinth here, aren't there?
Yeah, that's right. My hair's charcoal black too.
I was about to say!
Ah, but it's not pure black.
Yeah,
What
it's
does that
fucking.
mean?
Cause okay, so there is black, but then there's
Vanta
no
black.
there's no light reflecting into it black. It
was-
is literally a horrifying color to paint in your fucking room. I'm gonna tell you that right the fuck now.
It would have been funny if had someone just said to Maya, "Oh my god, you have hair?" Like this whole time she's been bald for everyone.
What we often perceive as the color black is in fact far from being pure black. Our brains interpret reflections of light as colors. Objects which reflect even the smallest amount of light are not pure black.
Yeah.
It's literally Vanta Black.
Yeah, it's a fucking yeah. It's,
Pure black is only encountered within nature as darkness.
you can look it up. It's a legit
So how
thing.
the hell do you get
This
paid
is the
that-
motherfucker that like bought the rights to it so no one else can use it.
I
This
knew
is
you
why
were
it's
gonna say
Labyrinthia.
that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking at Vanta Black. That's fucked up. I hate it. I hate it. I
Yes,
hate it.
it is a
I hate
pure.
it. I
There
hate
is
it.
no light reflecting from that color, and it's so crazy. The guy fucking bought the rights to it and refuses to let anybody else fucking use it.
I
It's
did
so
for
fucked.
a good reason.
No,
honestly.
no. You can buy different versions of that, but it's nothing compared to that black.
So how the hell did they get the paint to do that?
I
Is that
don't
that
want to
hard to
know.
get?
I don't want to know, cause it's horrifying. You can have the brightest fucking one, and you can have the darkest fucking one. It's horrifying. Do not paint that in your fucking house. Someone did that. There's like a YouTube video of them painting like a cardboard room of it. It's horrifying. You turn the light on, it cannot reflect that light. It is so bad. It's
That is-
scary.
That is very scary. Jesus.
Fuck, where's...
The machines used in Labyrinthia are coated as special material developed by Librarium Inc. It absorbs light without reflecting any. It is the only material that can be said to be pure black.
He bought the
And we
rights to
own
it.
the rights to it.
I bought the copyright.
Oh, I bet this invisibility robe is also made of that same material, right?
That's correct. And of course, the bell tower was concealed using the same material as well.
Oh. That's crazy.
When you think about it, this town abounds in all things invisible.
Huh.
Miss Darklaw, or should I say Miss Belduc,
That's so fucked. Yes.
for 10 long years, your memories had been suppressed.
The truth about what occurred in the belfry was invisible to me, you mean?
Mr. Cantabella and your father knew all along. They knew who actually rang the bell.
Oh, man. What? Did they really? Is that true, Cantabella?
It was simultaneous. I think this time was both for the both of them.
As we have demonstrated, it was easy to deduce from the situation in the belfry.
But if he knew that all along, why didn't he say something?
It was, of course, for your own good.
There's a time and a place.
Don't be angry at her!
Oh, okay.
You were trying to pin the blame for that disaster on Espella.
Yes, I was. But if you knew that, why did you keep quiet about it? If you had only scolded me back then, for lying, maybe Espella wouldn't have suffered such trauma.
It was your eyes, Eve.
What?
Your eyes weren't those of a liar. You believed in what you said. You truly thought it was Espella. What you saw was too much for you to bear. Your mind blocked out the real memory of what happened in order to maintain your own sanity. Had I called you a liar then,
Yeah, true, fact.
You probably would have suffered a mental breakdown. Mr. Cantabella and your father created this town. You were mistaken in thinking it was purely for Espella's sake. It was also for you, Miss Belduc. Remember what your father wrote in this suicide note.
I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
I had an argument with my father once. He was always thinking only about the town, and paying no attention to me.
so you moved out and broke off contact with him. But you were wrong about your father. Not a single day passed without him thinking about you. He helped to make the story I was weaving a reality, for your sake.
I've been so ignorant. I was so convinced Father was driven to suicide by you.
Your father couldn't bear the sense of guilt he had accumulated over the past 10 years. Even though he killed himself in the end, I believe you were always the most important person to him.
Eve? Espella. Espella.
Awkward.
What I did to you is unforgivable. I rewrote your story, putting you through all this. I can't believe I went to such an extreme because of one wrong assumption.
No, it's okay, Eve. I wasn't angry.
You weren't?
You've always been on my side.
Sister!
Protecting me. And even today, you saved my life.
Espella.
She tried to get you burned alive.
I owe you an apology.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, that was a real fire at the fucking trial tonight. They were gonna fucking burn her, dude.
Remember, it was for revenge, though.
I'm so sorry, Eve.
Cat.
Ah, there you are, Eve. Where were you?
We're gonna need to come up with a new name for this cat.
Yeah, please give the cat a new name. Thanks.
Your cat's called Eve.
You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat.
They knew what they
No
were
shit.
They knew what they were fucking doing with that design.
That's good though.
That fucking eye, that fucking bombastic side eye from Darklaw.
They're looking at the camera. Just like we know what you
Looks
presume.
like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
You've got that right, and the similarity is really striking.
2 Eves in a pod.
No!
Oh dear.
Oh, at least Ispella's not dead inside. I guess.
My accidental guests, Professor Layton and Mr. Wright.
How the fuck did you show up here?
I must say,
Darklaw, probably.
I am
Hey, you're still gonna go to jail for kidnapping.
Actually, yes, I believe it was Darklaw who brought us here.
Oh, you're gonna go. She's gonna go to jail for
don't mention
kidnapping.
You know, when I started planning my revenge 3 months ago, Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
Okay.
Why me?
You were
Yeah,
famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here. What's more, you
Oh.
specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
Well, I am honored.
Oh, so she wanted to know the true secret of Labyrinthia as well.
Oh, okay. Fine.
You still kidnapped me. You're
That
going
explains
to jail.
Layton. What about?
That's cool. And what about me?
Yeah.
Well,
Patience, my
about
dear
you.
child.
How should I put it?
It was an accident!
Eto
Your
ble.
arrival here was purely accidental.
You're like
You mean it wasn't
accidental.
planned?
As you know, Isabella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter.
Entirely
As a
unrelated.
consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
I see.
Holy shit, you took the
I
case.
shouldn't
God
have
damn it.
asked.
Fuck.
My fragile pride has suffered yet another blow.
Poor Phoenix.
That means Wright has disappeared from life for 3 months.
You're doomed to always.
There's like a
If it doesn't find you
like
first.
Gumshoe and fucking like.
Yeah, there's like a missing persons report filed and everything.
They held a funeral for him at some point because it's been so long.
Edward's like, that motherfucker blamed me for leaving. Where the hell was this boy at?
The curiosity of
Terribly
this
sorry.
bitch.
The only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
Can we have
too
this
kind
be
to
seen
me.
as a whoopsie
I thank
doopsies?
you from the bottom of my heart.
I don't know what's gonna
Eve,
happen here.
For opening
But I don't think
my
this is
eyes.
our
Sorry to
issue
break up
anymore.
this little
Yeah.
happy ending, but
can we leave?
Y'all did
Yeah,
try.
right?
I would have got an important question. Why were you going
What?
to end the story?
I
That-
got
Oh,
bored.
you know what? That's also true.
Only Newton knew the real reason. I am suffering from an incurable illness.
Oh
Oh.
my god, not again.
Fucking plot twist at the end there.
This is like
All
the
right.
third game I've been playing where someone has an incurable illness. I'm so sick of it.
Serious?
It is a rare disease with no known cure.
Why didn't you tell me? Had I known...
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part. I thought I'd finish the story before I died and lay the foundations for a new world.
I'm gonna hold my
For
tongue for a moment.
who?
Honestly,
For yeah, like
I was
what?
desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Then you're fucking crazy.
What happened to you?
Well, when you
Especially
put it
now
like
that we're
that.
finally back together.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
Labrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago. They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
So...
A wonder drug?
Yes, I was contacted by a certain Albert
I've been
Wesker.
working on finding a cure for my illness until the very end. It would seem that the cure was his final gift to me.
Oh.
That's
My father.
Newton was the truest friend I ever had.
That's a bro, dude. Bro to the end.
I'm going to undergo surgery. Do not fear. I shall return. So stop making that sad face, Espella.
Dad, will everything be back to how it once was?
No.
No.
The answer is absolutely not.
Absolutely fucking not.
Of course it will.
And Eve, will you still be my friend?
Nah.
Nah.
I think they're gonna get rid. I think they're gonna get rid of that bell at least.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the least he could do was look after his daughter. That's the only family she's got is Eve and Espella and
Yeah, they're only family now.
I'm going to drop by Miss Claire's bakery. I've got so much to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take long.
At this point, it's just gonna become like a town of like, Amish people, I guess. I don't want to make it sound like
Of course not. Please do.
stupid, but like.
no, they're gonna fix it. I feel.
Looks like
I
Eve
mean-
wants to come too.
There's a lot of technology in this town now, so...
Oh, you meant the cat.
I mean, they could just keep it for aesthetics. I would vibe here.
Espella, mind if we tag along? Not at all. You're welcome to come.
It's like kind of like.
Awesome!
lower
Maybe we'll
Midgard.
get some tasty baked bread out of this.
It's like Midgard core.
Yeah.
How old is a cat? Old enough to be a cat.
Yes. Old enough to be a cat.
Speaking of.
Oh my god.
I can do a voice finally!
Yeah!
I have a
Right.
line! I thought we were going there for a different reason. But anyway, that was my last line. Goodbye!
Bye!
Where's my paycheck, Professor?
I don't pay you, Luke. I've never have. Pass on the regards to Mrs. Eclair, Luke.
Literally just shut up for this one line and fucking leaves.
Hi, I'm here. Okay, bye!
I'm just going to leave him here.
Wait, what?
So,
Professor!
what's gonna happen
You're my
to the
ride!
town?
I don't fucking know.
I've released everyone from hypnosis.
Turns out
They
they're
will
already.
soon recover from the memories of their lives before Labyrinthia.
Turns out they are already planning a class action lawsuit. So.
I mean.
As
Not
of today,
great.
Project Labyrinthia is over.
Ah, I see.
You're going to jail for a very long time.
You're not.
They are free to
They
leave
can't.
if they so wish. I imagine they will make a run for it. This place will turn into uninhabited ruins, just like it was 10 years ago.
I mean, you can
Okay,
rent
this
it
place is
out.
ruined.
I have some
Shit.
doubts about that.
No.
What?
Oh,
Your Honor!
He's got legs!
Nah, man, I'm
What?
standing my ground.
I've suddenly decided that I'm going to take over this town now. I'm the big poobah.
Poobah.
I'm the master now.
To us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
I'm the sequel, motherfucker.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is possible that some people will want to stay. Who knows? knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
A new
Yes.
town, you say?
I am no longer the judge, but, if possible, I would like to remain here.
What?
You have my gratitude,
Well,
Your Honor.
remember, these are people who didn't have nothing else in their current life at
And
the
they
time.
did when
And then they
And
signed
now-
the contract to be a part of an experiment, not
Finally.
realizing what it was going to entail. So when they got
Finally.
their memories back, they realize, I don't know what to do right now. I've been here for 10 years, and this has been my only life that I've known.
I can finally live up to my destiny. What I was born to do. I will become
As your
the Papa John of Resetopia!
Oh my god! Oh, it's not the same.
And so, the last witch trial has drawn to a close.
Free pizza for everyone, yeah!
And then like the British government in MI6 just shows up. It's like, no, you're not gonna close doors. We're not stopping this.
No, I want the scene where the judge says, "We're gonna stay here and live here," and it's like, "All right, here's the bill for the property taxes. Never mind."
But Dad made a promise to me. Once everyone recovers their memories and he is cured of his illness, he will return to write a new story with everyone's help.
You kidding me? I'm not leaving. I haven't paid taxes for 10 years. The IRS want me.
The story will be real without any lies or illusions.
Two days later, Magnifique Grimoire was found dead in his hospital bed.
Jesus Christ!
We're gonna stay on this island. We think we're gonna start a new game show. We're gonna call it Squid Games.
That's a bell.
Everyone just gets knocked out. Is that Maya?
That fucking guy!
Seeing all these.
Yes.
Ah, the drunk guy!
I imagine that's.
God, he
fixed
looks
now.
worse in anime form,
What a
dude.
beautiful sound.
Almost as
Also, I
if
imagine-
it's ringing in a new beginning for the town.
I imagine that's they
Thank
either
you,
didn't
Eve.
drink the water in a while. Oh, dude, I forgot about that owl.
Oh, she looked good with her hair down.
She
Oh,
pretty.
hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Hey,
Okay,
hey, what
then.
up?
Whenever you are ready,
No.
Mr. Barnum.
Oh my God!
Barnum! With the puppy!
Oh no!
I'm silent and profiling. Let's go.
Constantine!
Barnum fucking driving away in the boat!
Let's go!
Yo, I got the summer indigo shirt drip going on.
Dude! Dad Garv, let's go!
What the fuck?
Let me see
Sky
that
Barnum, more like
again!
Sky Barnum, more like Ronham.
You can bet.
Dude!
I wish all of you
Ride
the
'em.
very best.
What?
Ronham, like raw, because he's raw.
Ride him. What?
Mr. Wright,
No.
I knew I could count on you to stand your ground.
Look at him!
Fight me to the very end.
Me too. I always believed in you, Professor. And I know it's why we managed to get to the mysterious truth
And
behind
this is
this
when they
town.
kiss.
Shut up.
They kiss.
And
This
they
is
Get
the-
back to England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great! I'll show you around London.
Tell you all about the animals I made friends with. Ugh.
I got some funny rats to
Look at him! Let's go!
Dude, Barnum
Hold on,
became
I
Mind
need
Vice
to-
real quick.
Barnum had a massive glow up, dude. Like,
Hold on. Where's that gif? Where's that gif? I saved that gif, right?
Bark it, boys! Yeah,
look,
look!
they fucking got a gold statue of Phoenix too.
Yeah!
Sorry, it just ends up being this gif. It just ends up being this gif.
Woof! Yeah, huh? Let me see.
This one.
We beat the game.
Hey,
We
they got the
fucking
second-
did it!
Let me
What?
see.
We did it!
I will admit, it got better by the end.
Oh, the smooching.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hey, yo.
Hi. Let's go.
I think we found your.
I want to see the babies.
What?
Want to see the babies, huh?
Oh my
Wait a little
goodness.
bit.
God, they're fucking
Alright.
cute.
Bad.
Oh no. It's the bleepers.
Yeah, she's 18. She's legal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
18's legal.
She is.
That's fine. Okay.
There it is. Mr. Wordsworth, the fisherman now.
Everybody
That
is
fucking
here.
drunk dude.
Fuck him. He was useless. The flower girl's back to being a flower girl, kinda, maybe. Earl Grey is so pretty. Look at her.
I do like when her hair's down. I'm a fan
Yeah.
of the fangs.
I like
it's
to
this
imagine that
fucking
the
little-
drunk dude wasn't hypnotized.
Oh,
he was
hey,
just
it's the
blackout
thief guys
drunk the
who we
whole
thought
time.
were dead.
Yeah. Mugs.
Thank
and
God we never burnt to death.
Robs and Mugs, I think their names were.
Oh my.
Dead. Hey, well, they're not dead.
Ah!
Oh my.
Oh, that's that fucking step on me.
Is he singing?
And the judge!
And the judge.
He's singing.
He's singing!
Oh, now he has idol group fans. Look at the bottom.
Oh my god.
And they have footprints on their backs as their shirts.
Aw. Barnum! Barnum's working at the bakery! Let's go!
Oh, look at
Why has Barnum got like the most awesome life in the end?
Good, bro!
Because he didn't get any screen time for the last, like, 10 hours.
Man, that sucks!
Hey, listen,
I wanted
you
more
know-
from him!
No, too bad.
No! Fanfiction is my only solace.
Where are they now?
Back
You know,
home.
Professor, I feel like I've just finished reading a really long story.
No shit.
Indeed,
Say.
I know what you mean. It certainly was an enthralling adventure.
I wonder how Espella and the others back in Labyrinthia are getting on. I'd love to go back and
No.
see them.
I'm gonna feral bark if I don't see another
Forget
Barnum.
about
Have to be
me.
sucked into
No.
a book to get there.
Perhaps we should ask
no,
Carmine
no.
to come along with us.
Great! It's a real relief he recovered from all of his injuries.
From all of
But
his
he was a bit
life-threatening
put out
injuries.
when he found out you'd already solved all the town's secrets,
I mean,
Professor.
Damn it, I missed all the fun.
Well, we mustn't forget that we didn't solve them all by ourselves. We couldn't have done it without the help of our friends across the Atlantic.
I wonder what they're doing right now. Battling away in a courtroom somewhere?
Putting away Charlie because he
I
died.
wouldn't May well be, Luke. At any rate, we must make our own preparations. There's a
Apollo
brand
swapped
new
it out
case
for a
that
plastic
requires our
plant a while
attention.
ago, don't worry.
And
No one's
that
noticed.
means a brand new set of puzzles to be solved, my boy.
To be continued in.
Did we take a break or something, Professor?
To do continued in Layton 3. Meanwhile.
Like a little vacation, baby? Please?
No!
Oh.
Huh?
I live!
SGP!
I live, bitches!
Excuse me?
I live! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Still in a holiday kind of mood?
Okay, kind of.
The English sky.
Fuck you! Fuck the horse you rode in on.
Smile.
By the way, we thought you were dead, so like.
Only the professor were here.
Miles is just mad because we've been gone for 3 months.
You've gotta use
He's
that
getting
Right,
back
but
at us.
spell of yours.
I've been sitting on this sprite loadout for exactly 3
Oh,
months.
objection!
Hello, First Nick. Just when we think it's all over, you always use it to turn the tables.
Objection!
Got it. I just have to close my eyes and say the magic word.
Oh my god.
Luckily,
Hate
I
it
don't
here.
need a witch's scepter for this one.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
Save the chit-chat for later, right? I've almost missed that.
This is like the first time I've heard Edgeworth's voice, by the way.
It's gonna be different when we go
take a
do
deep breath
Destinies.
and give
It
all
will be
you've got.
different.
Well, here goes.
What else are you gonna say, guys? I wonder what.
Yeah!
Yeah.
He said it!
He
said
said
the
it!
thing!
I clapped! He said the thing!
Yes!
I remember that I knew the one thing about this game that there was an Edgeworth cameo at the very fucking end, so I've been sitting on switching to the sprite set just for that occasion.
Fucking
That's right! I'm in this game, fuckers!
So,
I'm in this game and now
Edgeworth
I'm gone.
jumped.
now, you can talk
Anyway.
about whatever the fuck you want.
Okay. At first, I was kind of like, ooh, about this game, and then it kind of dragged a little bit, and I was like, ugh. And then it got a little more interesting by the end.
I'll let Phantom have the floor. He's probably got more to say than I do.
I don't know, man. I like the premise of a cyber, like, steampunk town that was hidden by technology and stuff. It's a decent story or a decent premise, and by the last act was okay. There was a lot of fucking bullshit in the middle that was just like, man, it was rough. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of bullshit in the middle where it's like, nothing makes sense. None of this is making any. I'm losing. You're losing me. But it's all right by the end. It was okay by the end.
I did like the like kind of like them coming up with like the scientific reasoning behind the magic. It's like, oh yeah, like the fire, we just built like fire vents beneath the things, and when they knock people out, and then be like, oh, there's a fire spell casted. Ooh.
I will say that we're still kind of glossing over the fact that the British government is trying to brainwash people.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine to take the happy
wonder
family
the animation
story.
is so good. It was done by Bones. That explains everything. They're really good.
It was a happy family
That's what I said.
story.
It was Bones. Oh no,
it was
my
a happy
fucking
family
mouse.
story, and that
When was
was
the last time they made? Oh, they worked on My Hero. That's right, Dark.
They worked on My Hero? Did they?
They work on My Hero. Yeah.
Oh, damn. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it do.
I didn't like the middle of the game, if I'm being honest.
No, I don't think it.
I think that they padded it out way too much, and
yeah,
they should just went directly straight for the jugular at points. A lot of it
there was
didn't
no
make
reason
sense.
that this game was as long. It could have been half as long and been fine.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
They had a really. I feel like their intention was to cement hard, the bit. They were trying to. It was trying to sell you on the bit that there was in fact magic, kind of like what they were experiencing. And again, by bringing Phoenix Wright, and Maya, who are from a universe where technically there is a sort of magic, it wouldn't be too hard of a stretch to believe that there would be magic that does exist.
Yeah.
So
If
I
it
think
wasn't
that was
for
the
Maya
hook,
and
so-
Luke, I probably wouldn't. I probably would have thought something was sussy.
Yeah, that's their hook in all this, which I think is an actually really smart idea to base this crossover on.
In the end, I think I could be totally wrong about this because I don't play any of the Layton games, so I wouldn't really know. But I definitely feel it felt more like a Layton story that they threw Phoenix Wright into rather than an actual collaboration between the
It is
two.
definitely more of a Layton story based on how it's structured.
Because you don't do a lot of the courtroom stuff was there, but it didn't feel like
tantamount.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, none of it really mattered because it's no, everyone's lied. There's no consequences for the actions.
I think there were a lot when coming
there's
up with an idea for how to cross over these characters and universes. There was a lot of other possible ways and stories that they could have told that was not quite as off the wall as magical town, fairy tale storybook land. It's what?
I would say that if you're going to get into Layton, I haven't finished the prequel trilogy, but definitely the original 3 games on their own are pretty good. I do remember having and getting engrossed by their stories. Is when I got to the 4th game, which is the first prequel title, that I kind of fell off. I think it was when they ran their bit. The bit stopped being enticing. It kind of has the same effect as the Ace Attorney trilogy, now that I think about it. The original trilogy is well beloved, it has some rough areas, but it ended on what many would consider a high note, and then they made a 4th game. They should not have made a 4th game, or a 5th game, or a 6th game, and several spin-off titles.
I don't know, the
Layton
Edgewood
has
stuff
those
was
too.
good.
They're making a new one.
And yeah, they're making it a Layton, which means, hey, Capcom, you're gonna make a new Ace Attorney game, right? That follows in the chronology of the main line? No? Okay. Well, it'll be fine. I'm fine with the Greatest Attorney.
Another remake.
I'm fine with the Greatest Attorney. Oh, the pen is down.
The pen is down. The new
So is the mask.
story is made by their own hands. Very good. Oh!
The final mystery. Solved.
Done.
It turns out Blizella was not real.
And then it's just like... One.
I was living on a prayer, dude. Well done, you've cleared the game. You may now make a special game clear save data file. When you load data from this file, you'll be given a choice of 2 starting locations. First within the underground ruins. From there, you'll be able to access the town, wander around freely, searching for hint coins and... Oh, okay. The second choice is at the climax of the epilogue. This is ideal for those who would like to experience the game's finale one more time. You'll be able to restart with maximum credibility, so even if you've run short this time around, you'll still have a chance to pick up those vital pickerats that you missed.
No, we have given you a method to grind.
I'm gonna be honest though, that doesn't feel like a very enticing offer because like, what's the point?
It's for grinding pickerats to get the
completionist.
Proposition for you boys in the call.
Ah?
What's up, dog?
The offer.
The offer I'm putting on the table right now. I'm gonna turn this down, actually, like down, because I can't hear myself over this fucking music. We can go another hour. We can start Dual Destinies right now.
You okay?
Give me a 5-minute intermission to warm up my food.
That's fair.
Yes.
Okay.
I have not eaten.
I'm glad that you all agree.
I got nothing else going on tonight.